Holy crap. There we go. Is covered with a pair of fives versus 2 pair. 我们顺 The river is the queen of stage. Folks, your winner.
我叫王世荣，来自台中，超爽，超级爽。我打扑克2年半了，当初是指考完走去麦当劳路上，然后路过一间扑克协会，就那天就是想要玩，然后什么都不会就走进去了，然后就拔不出来了。那时候是免费赛，100、200这样掏，然后就爱上这游戏。我那时候因为没钱买教材，就真的只是跟朋友借软体，然后每一手牌丢进去，去对小六、查理他们的影片，每手牌都暂停，自己的想法是什么，然后他们的想法是什么，软体解又是什么，就是一步一步这样，一手牌去学。对我来说 ，APT 是个梦想，达成一部分了，因为之后还会有主赛、豪客赛，这些都是我想要去完成的里程碑。这样，谢谢我的股东，就是我的朋友，谢谢他一直这么挺我、相信我，然后支持我到现在。想对家人说，对不起，我可能不是一个好孩子，我没有在读书了，2年前就没在读书了，但是我瞒着你们，然后自己打扑克打到现在，终于出一个成绩，希望你们可以支持我走这条路下去。
Như một chiến thắng mang tới gửi tới cả anh em Việt Nam.
Snapped off. Ski faded the better hand last time. Can he do it again?
As Ace-8 offsuit is ahead. If he holds, he will win the APT Super High Roller. The flop is Jack 4-3. Schwan Min Win is holding with Ace. Just needs to fade the queen or the 6. The turn is the 7 of clubs. The river. It's the 4 of clubs. Folks, give it up for your runner-up. It is Alexander Linsky of Australia. And give it up for your champion of the APT Super High Roller. It is Schwan Min Win. Congratulations.
Ngay lúc này tôi đang rất vui mừng và hạnh phúc bởi poker là bộ môn tôi đam mê. Nó là thứ ngôn ngữ mà tôi có thể nói chuyện được với tất cả mọi người trên thế giới. Tôi đã vượt qua rất nhiều thử thách. Thật sự bây giờ thì nó rất hạnh phúc và hưng phấn nên là không nhớ được những gì đã vượt qua, nhưng mà có lẽ là may mắn cộng với sự yêu mến bộ môn này giúp tôi có thành tích ngày hôm nay. Đây là dịp mà đất nước chúng tôi chuẩn bị bước vào một kỳ nghỉ lễ ghi nhận một sự thống nhất đất nước rất ý nghĩa với tất cả người dân Việt Nam, và thực sự là ngày hôm nay tôi rất vui mừng và hạnh phúc khi có thể mang được chiếc cúp này gửi tới những người thân của tôi, bạn bè của tôi, và như một chiến thắng mang tới gửi tới cả anh em Việt Nam.
Welcome to Asia's largest online poker room. Our next generation poker software is now initiating. Elevate your online experience with a wide variety of poker variations to choose from. Get fully immersed with fun and social features. Level up your game with PokerCraft and Smart HUD. Unlock a wealth of rewards including cashback, bonuses, and jackpots. Join world-class poker tournaments featuring some of the world's most renowned brands and the largest guaranteed prize pools in the world. Experience the best in customer service and hassle-free transactions for a seamless online gaming experience. With online poker available on all your devices, you'll be able to play your favorite games anytime, anywhere. Sign up now and elevate your online poker experience today.
In a world where the stakes are high and the competition fierce, there exists a realm where the best of the best converge. From over 50 countries, they gather, drawn by the chance of winning millions of dollars in life-changing money. But amidst these contenders, only a rare few will make it to the top. Those who remain composed under the relentless pressure, armed with an analytical mind that dissects every move. Adapting, adjusting, shifting strategies like master tacticians. Under the bright TV lights and the watchful eyes of thousands, they take center stage.
Is this the comeback we've been anticipating?
In this arena, they are not merely players. They are warriors, united by a common purpose, to emerge champions. The APT Championship from November 14th to November 30th.
Welcome, everybody. APT 2025. We have the APT Thailand Exclusive happening right now. I am Pocket Kyles, joined in the booth by Stephen Lai. Stephen, are you ready for this exciting Thailand action?
Sawadika,
Sawadika.
Sawadika indeed. And you can't see us on camera, but we did like put our hands together.
Yes, yes.
Did the proper greeting in Thai. I'm so excited because these country exclusive events are always very, very funny and interesting to watch. And tonight we're going to bring you the APT Taipei at APT Thailand Exclusive. And I'm looking forward to covering the final table with you.
Yes, it's going to be great. We've got 6 fierce competitors who were able to qualify into this exclusive. And yeah, they're going to be competing for about 1,000 US up top. But more importantly, they've all got main event entries. They've got accommodations to come out here into Taipei. And the Baby Lion Trophy is up for grabs.
I am so jealous that they get that chance to win that Baby Lion Trophy. I've been dreaming of winning something like that for a long time.
Me too. Me too. I came close once, but yeah.
Hey, but listen, we saw some very good poker this morning of Natural 8 Hong Kong stream, and that was excellent, and I'm looking forward to this. The Thai players, they're always a little bit more creative, but they always act like a nice team. They're like brothers. They all wear the same shirt. So I'm looking forward to a lot of banter that we won't be able to understand, but I'm sure they will be having a lot of fun.
We'll get the live translate going, and then it'll be perfect.
That's true. Yeah. Speaking of live translation, I apologize in advance that chances are we'll be pronouncing the names slightly incorrectly, but we'll try our best. And if you are in the comments, please tell us. We're happy to hear your comments and let us know how we should be pronouncing the names properly. Let's have a look at the schedule. Tomorrow we'll have the Superstar Challenge final day starting at 11:45, and then in the evening, that's gonna be a fun one.
Oh yeah.
Natural 8 Beat the Pros Tag Team Edition. We'll be explaining that format later throughout the stream, I'm sure. And then on Wednesday we'll start our day 2 of the main event coverage, all the way to Saturday when we play down to a winner.
Yes, and then of course we close out the series on the 4th with the APT High Roller final day, and that will be the last Mega Lion given out for this series.
Looking at the payout, only 6 players are remaining, and the top prize is just over $1,000 American. Of course, all these 6 players have a main event package locked up, so they're just playing for that trophy and a little bit of a sweetener on top.
Yeah, and don't forget, because they qualified through this exclusive, if they manage to win the main event, they do get a bonus $50,000.
Oh, I can't wait until someone actually wins that. No one has actually managed it just yet, so it's something that I look forward to. But 1,000 USD is nothing to laugh at. We can buy a nice guitar with that money.
Yes. We know a little something about that. I'm sure we'll get into that a little later in the stream. We'll talk about our adventures today here
And
in
the
Taipei.
pay jump, the bottom 3 places, they get paid the same, and then there's a little pay jump.
Yeah, and everyone, not walking away empty-handed.
Look at the total number of entries, Kyle.
That's massive. I believe I saw that it was a record 940 entries, the largest ever for this exclusive. Very exciting, and we now have our final 6 sitting with an average stack of 1.6 million, which is about 41 big blinds.
These 6 players are top 8%, top 7.5% of the field, so they must be elite of the elites.
Elite of the elite. That's what we have in store for you today. And as we said, the top 6, they've already locked up about 400, a little more than 400 USD, and they're playing for 1K USD. So, bit smaller on the pay jumps right now, but I think that's what's going to make for a more fun table.
Indeed.
We can have some time to have some loose poker there, and we catch our players looking right into the camera already. We've got Cupcake01. Of course, these are their usernames online. 99 Satu.
Okay. Hello. His name is Matey. In Thai, I'm sure someone's going to correct me. It's not Matey, it's Mati or something.
C3.
Emza. He's nursing a bit of a short stack with 300,000 in chips.
We've got Gamenez.
Cool, that's a cool name.
Lil Chapo. I like that one. Lil Chapo.
His Thai name, Gamenez. Thai name is Petipong. Pitipong.
Are we talking? Oh, Gamenez, yes.
Gamenez.
Yes. And then I believe we just saw Kem Wachana there on the final seat.
Which is actually his name.
Yes, very close. Or Kem Wakana, probably.
Once again, you can see the red space convention centers buzzing with poker energy. A lot of stuff still going on. You have the main event day 1B, and then the Superstar Challenge, as well as the High Roller Ultra Stack that's still happening. Plenty of side events, so if you are planning a trip this week, it's not too late to come to Taipei to enjoy APT Taipei 2025. Because your attendance is what I've been anticipating.
You anticipate a lot of things, don't you, Stephen?
I don't get anything, but I anticipate a lot of stuff. Yeah,
That's
it's good, right? Just being hopeful.
sounds awful. Little Chapo under the gun here. King 6 off to kick us off here in hand number 1. The very first decision of this final 6 here on the feature live stream table.
Once again, this is the APT Thailand Exclusive at APT Taipei 2025. It's 9:35 p.m. Taipei time. Tell us in the comments where you are watching this and what time it is where you are. Poker TH. Ah, so cool, huh? It's like a team shirt. Opening up from the button, 5-4 suited. Pretty good. And then he gets the first pot.
There you go.
The night.
That was 99 Satu, and he is our chip leader. 3 million in chips, 74 big blinds.
As Confucius would say, taking the first pot is taking one step towards victory. He didn't say that, but
I believed you. I don't know.
Confucius didn't know anything about poker.
I think he did.
Many
I think he just
things.
didn't, He had to keep some parts of
Yeah,
his
which
life
is not
private.
cute,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's bad for his,
Oh,
his
he
image.
because I never played with him, so I never got to do an expose on his private.
Right? Yeah. Would have been bad for his TikTok page, you know. He's very philosophical and very serious, so if they got hold of his gambling
His
habits.
his viewers would be very confused.
Yeah, exactly.
So is game 4 happening tomorrow or the night after? The day after?
Are we talking about hockey?
Hockey, yeah.
Yeah, if we're talking about Ottawa versus Toronto, we're waiting for game 6.
Game 6 already?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was 3-1.
It is 3-1. Game 5. My apologies. Yeah. game
I can do basic maths.
Let's
Just-
find out if I can hear in the booth. 100K raised. That is 2.5 big blinds. I knew that without having to look at
Correct.
it on the screen. Okay, thank you very much.
Well done, son.
20K, 40K, 40K are our starting blinds here at this final table. And with 7 deuce off, we'll get out of the way. But yes, game 5 for the hockey series, I believe, will be Tuesday night, which makes it Wednesday morning here.
Wednesday morning out time, yeah? Like
Yes, I
Taipei
believe
time.
so, yeah.
So Tuesday night.
I think
Canadian
so.
time.
Yeah.
Let me check the odds.
It's a little confusing because the NHL app will it'll tell you the day that it's happening in the local time of the
Right.
game and when you swipe to the day, but then it'll adjust the actual time of the game to your local time. So it'll be under the Tuesday tab, but then it'll say like the Wednesday date at 7 a.m. or something here. And it'll confuse me. Little Choppa with queen 10 off here in the small blind.
Maybe I should have a punt on a certain
Picks it up.
prediction market on the Senators winning.
Sends in 7, baby. Sends in 7. Think about the odds you're going to get for that right now.
Be pretty sweet.
Down by 2. Have to win 3 in a row. I mean, the odds would have been better when they had to win 4 in a row, but it's only 3 in a row now. You missed out on the best odds possible. I foolishly have a sports bet on them too.
Oh, yeah? So what
But
did you get? Like something like 7-1 or something when they were 3-0 down?
No, I was. I bet them to win the cup before the season started. Before the regular season started.
How
so.
strong are they?
The odds I got then were 41 to 1.
Okay.
So
Not very strong.
No.
How many teams in the...
36 teams.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So not strong at all.
No.
One of the dogs.
But they made the playoffs. That's step 1. Round 1. That's step 2. Let's see what happens. King 4 suited here, though, for Insole. The hijack. Just going to let it go. 7-5 suited, though, now for Gamenez in the cutoff.
Are you a covering up your face person when playing poker, or you just sit
I
back?
probably should, but definitely
You
not.
don't, right?
No. I tend to be more of a Negranu. I love to...
While you talk, do you?
I love to talk. I love to get involved. But I have to also feel like I'm one of the better players at the table to do that. The minute I feel like I'm a dog in the fight, I get quiet because I have to think through things and I feel like I'm giving away too much. So it really depends. I have to be comfortable.
As you can tell, I am a talker at the table as well.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. King Queen suited gonna 3-bet here to 200K. Gamenez is open. And Kem Kana with the choice here. Jack 10 of diamonds in the small blind.
I will take a fold here.
Yeah. I've got the comments up now a little bit here.
Oh, you lucky, lucky person.
Oh, I
Mine
can't.
is,
I can't quite scroll through them yet, but I can
mine
see
is-
some of the comments.
Mine is beach balling.
We got
like no
Justin
tomorrow.
Robb saying happy election day to Kyle. Thank you. Thank you very much. Is the election on?
Tuesday, so it'll be another 24 hours. Because
Right. Yeah.
it's Monday 8 a.m. right now
Right. That's
in
correct.
Canada.
Yeah.
Well,
I
Monday,
think the election
9:30.
day was Monday.
No, Tuesday.
Is it Tuesday?
Yeah.
No. The time zone hopping is
Yeah.
too much for me.
Well, your country is so big, it has what, 4 time zones? 3 or 4? So you
It's a
got
great
Halifax.
question. I think there's even one. I think Newfoundland has potentially another time zone.
I think they have
past
like a
Halifax.
half-hour
Yeah, they
time
got like a
zone.
half-hour time zone.
Just so bloody
Just
confusing.
wild, yeah.
Just don't do it.
Yeah, it's a bad idea.
Just don't do it.
Yeah, so it's like Vancouver.
There you
There's
got Alberta in the middle.
Yep, that's one. There's
Like
kind of
Ontario.
like nope. There's one in between that. There's
Is
like a
there? Okay.
Manitoba one, I believe, somewhere. Manitoba or Saskatchewan. Then there's Ontario and most of Quebec, I think.
And
Or
they
I'll-
got
then
Halifax kind of way.
New Brunswick, I think, is one possibly, and then maybe two. How many time zones do we have? 5, 6, 7. Oh my gosh, I never thought about this. Game is here with King Queen off. Gonna open it up from the hijack to 2 bigs
Hey, let's go.
and an Ace 10.
So
Two.
we're playing about 23 big blinds effective. Ace 10 is probably the chip leader right now.
Yes,
Over
that is
50
correct.
bigs.
Yeah.
Nice little 3-bet. See, I am quite a nit, and whenever I get 3-bet with King Queen off, I just get rid.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely.
I've had too many bad experiences of hitting a queen or
Yeah.
something. And then
I mean, generally, even Ace Queen off, you generally want to be folding to 3 bets
really
at
now,
some
ace queen
sizes,
off
but
is okay. You're quite strong, so you hit the ace. And
right?
everything.
There you go. Yeah. I mean, it depends on the position, the stack sizes.
Oh,
but-
it's Monday Canadian time. Okay, so
okay. So it is today.
it's right now then.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh,
So the results will be coming in as I wake up tomorrow? Okay.
indeed.
Good thing I don't have to watch a stressful hockey game at the same time.
Justin Robb was like, use their Thai names, you cowards. Yeah. I stand accused.
I mean, we're supposed to use their gaming names. That's why they're up there. But, well, I think for the people want the Thai names. The chat wants it. It's,
Let's go.
you know, it's hard to, my chat's not loading at the moment, but we're going to give it a shot here. Next time there's action, I will go for the Thai name.
Nothing much has happened so far. The cards kind of play themselves.
Some
a
3
little bit.
bets, you know, yeah.
But the cards play themselves.
That's
a little
true,
Bit, right?
that's true.
And then the 3-better hit the top pair, and you just kind of go, ah.
All right. Ace 8 off for Kem Wakana in the cutoff, or, as their actual name is, Kem Wakana Suntan.
Good attempt. Second in chips coming onto this final table. King Jack off is a really nice little 3-betting spot
For who?
for the button. For for Matey. Metasat. Whew. I can do it. To the Thai viewers, Sawadika, Sawadika. Hello, everyone. Big blind elects to defend his big blind with Queen 9 off. Flops top 2. Basically,
2 pair for Kem and for Emser, or as they're known in real life.
it's just so sad, right? Like, because you know your opponent can't hit the ball,
Yeah.
When you
I
hit
mean, there's
top,
spades out there. There's
Yeah. A bit of
backdoor
spades out
straights, but it kind of.
there.
But
When you
yeah.
hit top two, it's like, oh, they kind
Yeah.
of common with middle pair. Booyaka.
Had a pot like that earlier today at a cash game, and there wasn't much worse that my opponent could have had. Yeah, Emzer will just let it go, and Emzer's real name is Pokat Ratanatabtim. Ratanatabtim.
There you go.
There we go.
Is that a new pain-killing drug? It's like a
Wow.
it just didn't sound like a name.
Oh my god.
Little Chapo.
Going way off the rails so early here at the stream.
I'm going to call him Little Chapo from here. Kahim Wachana?
Wachana Wakana. I don't know how
Wakana? Do they
Thai,
say it's H?
how they do the
Wakana.
CH in Thailand.
Yeah.
99 Satu, ace 3 suited.
Real name,
Considering
Mr.
good.
Big. That's the
We
easy.
must big.
Mr.
Yeah,
Big.
Mr. Big. I feel like that would have been a cool like poker name.
It's a band name.
It's a band name, eh?
Yeah, Mr. Big, no?
Oh, I don't know. I'm a child. I don't know these things. Emzer, pocket nines.
Hair Rock.
All right.
Yeah.
Mr. Big. Isn't that a
This-
candy bar?
The Google is working really well. Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
everything else is working really well.
I have yet to load. Oh, did I? Oh, maybe the internet just came back on here. There we go.
Okay, it's Sawadee Crap.
Emzer gonna steal that one there with a 3-bet pre.
Okay, Justin Robb says Canada has Pacific, Mountain, Central, Eastern, Atlantic, and Newfoundland. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 time zones in Canada. The Superstar Challenge final table will be streamed. Oh no, the final day of the Superstar Challenge will be streamed here. And don't forget, sign up on Naturate with the bonus code APT Taipei 2025 for a 10. That's 10 tournament dollars.
Kem Wakana, ace queen off here under the gun.
Saudi Cup, Saudi Cup. So we don't say Saudi Ka, we say Saudi Cup because we're men, apparently.
Okay, Sawadee Cup. I've said it. I don't know what it means. I assume it's a
says hello.
greeting. Hello.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna rely on Stephan for the comments right now.
But most of it is in English. Oh, no.
Oh
Sorry.
no, I just meant
You just can't see
for
it.
read. Yeah,
Sorry.
My connection has not
most
resolved
of it's in
itself yet.
English.
Yeah.
Apart from that one.
Yes.
Almost 200 of you are viewing this fantastic APT Thailand exclusive at APT Taipei 2025.
Fun little defend here from little Chapo. Pocket sixes.
Never loses.
that's the saying, right?
Unless you unless you lose.
Yeah. Ace 5-3 two-tone. No flush draw for anybody. But
The
sixes.
ace,
are
the ace has been flopping top pair.
What are the chances? Yeah.
So easy.
Pair of aces for Kem here. Little Chapo still has second pair with sixes, but it is an ace high board versus an under the gun open.
He just wanted to deny some equity of, some kings and some queens. Like king X, queen X. UTG open, maybe not so much. But then UTG is hijack, isn't it? Here. A low
Yes.
jack. A hijack
Yeah.
is hijack here.
Or it would be low jack,
Low jack.
six-handed, yeah.
So, he could be still quite wide. Okay, Kiwi Special, good night. I will see you tomorrow when you tune in again for the Superstar Challenge. I'll go to the post office in the morning for you, Kiwi Special. Says Stephen Lai, forgetting this evening to pick up. just forgetting the hoodies.
I didn't know you were a sir. Sir Stephen Lai.
Sir Stephen Lai.
Wow. Knighted and everything.
Yeah, well, you can be a... Yeah, you could buy a piece of land in Scotland and become a sir.
Right, I have heard that, yeah. Oh, would you be a lord, actually?
A lord, maybe a lord.
I think you're a lord, yeah. A
It's not
land
bad, right?
lord. Yeah.
Lord.
Lord of the land.
Master of my domain. King Queen off. Let's open it up. Make it fun, come on.
All right, fun announced. 2.5 bigs. All right, I think I finally have some comments here. I can say hello. Got a good evening from Kiwi earlier. Justin wanting the Thai names. The election day.
What does Superstar Challenge mean? It means a massive buy-in
Yeah.
and is filled with high-quality players who can afford it.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Justin Rob, the buying land in Scotland to become a lord was a scam, was never true, and was being sold by a Hong Kong-based company.
Oh my God. It was Stephen Lai, wasn't it?
Blown. All right, Justin. All right, operator, please help me block this.
Wow, okay,
mother.
you wanted to make this hand fun here. We had a Queen Jack open, we had Queen 9 off call in the small blind, and 6-4 off call in the big blind, and now we've got a fun hand. Flop comes King 7-4.
Still, someone's flop top pair.
Yeah,
It looks like
top
every
pair.
hand.
Top pair, bottom pair, and Queen 9 just coming along for the ride.
Queen High.
And Queen 9 and Queen High. Better than Jack High.
Worse than a pair of kings.
Yes, those wondering about the Superstar Challenge, I think you had to give it a name like that when you're charging almost 25,000 USD for the buy-in.
It's true.
That's High Roller didn't quite cut it.
Super High Roller doesn't cut it either, right?
No,
It
no.
has to be-
We decided to go for Superstar Challenge.
Oh, I can see clearly now.
So that's a single re-entry tournament, and we will be live streaming the final day of it tomorrow. Cam not going anywhere here with a pair of fours multi-way. Did have a backdoor straight draw as well, and the backdoor straight draw starts to come in here on the turn. A 5 or a 4 will give Cam the best hand. And maybe you'll hear him yell like that guy in the background you just heard.
That's Nick again.
It's yeah, you know.
45 players in the Superstar Challenge. We're talking a 34 million Taiwanese dollars prize pool right now.
Also a reminder to all our lovely fans and friends in the chat, we do have the official Guess the Winner Challenge happening
yeah.
for these exclusives. Yeah, we've got APT has pinned the comment there. There is a form you can click on, guess the winner. You've got a 1 in 6 chance. We usually keep the form up for a while too as well, so you might even get a better chance if you wait it out a bit. But don't wait too long. Don't miss out, because if you don't get in your answer, you give up your chance to win your way into a Natural 8 exclusive free roll if you can guess the winner. Cam not going anywhere again on this turn. Does not improve by the river, and will most likely just give this up here, the check. Satsu going for more value here on this river. Kem using a time bank here, maybe thinking that pocket 4 or pair of 4s might be good enough for a hero call. I think that's a little bit of a stretch given that it was just a multi-way flop. But
It's a 2
considering
bet
it.
the turn. Do you remember? Let me just
It was turn was check call.
Check
from
call,
Kem.
okay.
Yeah. The turn bet was also pretty big as well. But does manage to give it up by the river. Kem feeding our chip leader, Satu here. Almost up to 100 big blinds on this final table. Getting close to double second place in chips. Justin Robb saying single re-entry if you want to really make money, make it unlimited. You know, a lot of people like tournaments. You know, so many tournaments that are cheaper buy-ins are unlimited re-entries, and a lot of people crave a structure where someone with a ton of money can't just fire unlimitedly, where people have to play the tournament as it was, you know, traditionally meant to be.
You know, when I was young, I listened to the radio waiting for my... No, when I was when I first started playing tournament poker,
Yes.
re-entry events are listed as re-entry. Like normal events are freeze-outs,
Yeah, yeah.
right? So there was no such thing as a re-entry event.
Yeah, it's a tournament. You play to win. If you
Yeah, you
if
have
you
one
bust the
bullet,
tournament,
yeah,
you don't
go play back
start
that,
again.
right?
You have to wait for another tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how most tournaments work. You usually don't re-enter any other type of tournament.
Well,
If you're in a sports tournament, you don't lose. Your team doesn't lose, and you go, oh, we're gonna go again.
actually...
Oh, okay.
Actually, a lot of the rugby sevens tournaments, they have a loser bracket. And then the losers will play...
But that's still the same tournament. You're still
Yeah, sure,
just
sure,
you're
sure.
still just
Yeah.
finding your spot and where you finished in
Sure.
the tournament. It would be like, hey, we're gonna pay the league some more money to
Yeah.
get one more shot.
more
at
shot.
this. Yeah. Like what?
You won that, right?
Yeah.
The Senators who won that.
hey, we're not out yet, okay? Such niche commenting. Nobody here watches the Senators on the stream.
It's
Oh,
fine.
man.
People need to be educated.
People need to be All right. Wow, we had an 8-4 of diamonds 3-bet from Kem. Kem is starting to get wild in this tournament. You said you want it to be fun, and Kem is delivering, and he's going to... This is now an interesting spot for Ace-Queen here. Ace-Queen going to use a time bank. Cupcake, 0-1. It's an awkward spot. Under the gun open. Well, low jack open. 3-bet from the small blind. Like a min 3-bet, though. Very small. And then you have ace-queen here in the big blind, and you've got all this action before you. But confusing action, because the 3-bet is far from your standard 3-bet size. Wow, using 2 time banks here pre-flop. You know, it's one of these spots where it's like, if I didn't know who I was playing with,
Yeah.
I kind of my default here is to fold ace-queen offsuit, you know?
Because the click is so small.
No, if it was just like a normal 3-bet. So
Okay.
once I start factoring in how people are playing, that there's a weird 3-bet size. Now I like the call because it's a weird 3-bet size.
Yeah.
But if it was a normal 3-bet size, that's where I'd be letting it go. And I would not be expecting my opponent to outflop me here on the king 4-5 board. Pair of 4s for Kem now. I mean, Kem can't feel that good either, though, too. He did 3-bet, even if it's a min 3-bet. Clicks it, and you get called by the big blind. Now you're out of position. It's
It's like repping pocket kings and pocket
confusing
aces.
spot. It's a confusing spot.
Turns an 8.
2 pair for the min 3-better, Kem Wakana. Ace-queen with nothing but ace-high. we also reminding everyone in the chat to remember to hit that subscribe and thumbs up button and hit that reminder bell. That does help grow the channel, helps you know when to watch the next live stream if you don't want to miss it. And
So we have 19,000.3 subscribers.
yes,
Do you think we hit 20,000 by the end of the series?
by the end of the series,
We're only 700.
I think we could do it. I think we could do it.
Yeah.
20,000 subscribers, you know what that means. We keep setting records for attendance at APT, which means we keep getting bigger and better guarantees, which means we've got more entertaining poker for not only you to watch, but for you to come and play too if you want
Get
to.
happier commentators.
Happier commentators. They start hiring better ones. Stephen and I
Not even possible.
just are the we just
We're the in-betweeners.
yeah. We get demoted to water boys to bring in the real commentators.
We can do the music on the side.
Oh yeah. Oh, we're gonna talk about that soon. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll bring it. We can buy the guitar and then return it, right? Come bring it, play it for the stream, return it the next day.
Not after what you told me about dropping a guitar.
Hey, I'm a rock star, man.
Yeah.
Smashed a guitar once on
did you?
stage.
Like
Yeah.
deliberately or
Deliberately, yes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It was
after playing Shiny Happy People by REM?
Shiny happy people. What a horrible song that would be to smash a guitar to. It's so just mundane. You know, I saw this prank on YouTube where this guy would sing a very like soft, very nice, like very softly sang song in a cafe, and he'd get like a nice little applause from the 7 people that were there, and then he would smash his guitar in the cafe afterwards as a prank and like film everyone's reaction. It was wild. I enjoyed it. It's kind of like the feeling of finding out you got 3-bet by 8-4 suited once you watch the stream later.
All right, Cupcake. Let's go. Open it up. Queen 8 off.
Ah. Cupcake's not Kem. Kem's the real deal at this table.
Jack 6 off. We'll open it up. M7 might actually just give up. 4-3 off.
I'm gonna call it now. Kem wins the whole thing.
Yeah, all right.
This crazy aggression.
Yeah.
It's not just crazy aggression, and you hit.
Yeah. Wow.
And you hit. That's
There you go.
that's how my friend David Koh made his whole career.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That's the Korean guy you spoke
He doesn't even know what GTO is. He's just aggressive and lucky. That's it. That's no.
Kyle, I think that's unkind because I think most people don't know what GTO is. They think they know what GTO is, right? But most people don't actually
Yeah.
do it.
No, I can say this about David because he's actually a very
Yeah,
solid
doesn't
player.
know,
Yeah. It's an obvious joke. I would never openly insult a friend like that. I keep those kind of insults secret. Say them behind their backs.
Only say it in a podcast.
Yes. You and your podcast. I can't wait to hear it one day.
Oh. It's troubling me for sure.
Oh,
Troubling
man.
me. Ace 9 off.
I would be shocked if Kem did not open this.
Well, he did 3-bet,
There we
4-bet,
go.
3-bet small. Was it 4-bet? 3-bet
3-bet
small
small
with
with ace
8-4
4 suited.
off. Suited or is it
8-4
off?
suited. Yeah,
okay,
give him
alright.
some credit.
Plenty of potential.
Or as you would say, 8 high.
8 high.
8
Yes.
high.
It's a 3-gapper. You know, it can still flop a straight. 5, 6, 7.
What's the famous poker quote? I'm gonna butcher it now. I'm gonna paraphrase this famous poker quote, but it's
Well, it's a quote I've been anticipating.
it's a quote you've been anticipating. Oh man, let's do this hand first, and then I'll remember the quote here. Obviously, going
But
to
you
be
won't,
defended
right?
here
So-
by Game Inez.
Just trying to distract me and kind of talk about other things.
Getting there. We're getting there. No, I got the quote. Got the quote. (10-8-4) monotone. Nobody holding any black cards. Got the gutter for Gamenez. And ace high, really, for Kem.
That's a check, and then the turn comes a jack of diamonds.
And that will upgrade Kem to an open ender now.
Checks it again.
Kem is just good to check back here. Still has showdown with ace high. And the deuce of diamonds.
As blank as you're gonna get.
Will make ace high good. If Gamenez decides to bet out here, realizing 7 high is got no showdown value, can Kem find the hero call with ace high? You know, it has checked through.
Nope.
No, doesn't go for it. Check back. Yeah.
Yeah, I win.
Now, what was the quote? The quote is that something along the lines of, whoever puts in the most money wins the pot. Cards just settle tiebreakers.
Wow.
So
That's quite nice. I like
I
it.
love that
I
about
like
poker. It's like it's true of every hand.
I like it.
Just whoever puts in the most money wins the pot.
Do you remember last time, the first time we met in Manila, I told you a quote for a definition of a game, which is
Oh.
voluntary attempt to overcome unnecessary obstacles.
Yes, yes.
That's a good one.
That was brilliant. We got to come up with more of these definitions. Make a little book.
Such an unnecessary obstacle. Such unnecessary obstacles. It's great. That's
I
why
mean,
it's fun.
We play poker. We talk poker. We're watching poker. I think all of us are familiar with overcoming unnecessary obstacles.
Indeed.
We've made our choices. We know who we are. No need to talk about it at Thanksgiving dinner with the family. It's fine.
Oh yeah, you have Thanksgiving as well in Canada, but not at the same
No, yeah,
date as. You have
different
it quite a
time.
lot earlier, right? A month earlier than
Something like that. Yeah,
Because you get cold sooner.
that's it, right? Yeah, we're not very thankful once it gets cold. Have regrets
to
at
be
that point.
thankful.
Yeah.
It's full of regrets. And
Yeah, exactly. Little Chapo, ace queen off here in the big blind versus a button open.
There's only one way of doing this. Oh, he's putting it all in.
Yeah. Oh, I thought that's what you meant by the one way of doing it. what did you think the one way of doing it? Oh, okay.
Okay, here's a bit of information. Em's dad finished 7 in this event, just missing out on the final table. Wow. He must be
Let's
at
get
the
the
rail
rail.
somewhere cheering his son.
Oh, please ask the cameraman to find him.
We can.
Yes, we will. We'll put in a request for you. See if we can get that angle. Get the shot. Maybe worst case, one of us can just go out there and just grab a camera and just
Yeah.
turn it. We're not far.
So what do you think about the new... Oh, well, you have no comparison, but what do you think about this venue in Taipei? You never went to the old CTP before.
No,
But
no.
what do you think about this place?
is still only my second APT stop, but I like the location of it. I heard it's bigger. Is that true?
lot bigger,
A
yeah.
lot
It's
bigger.
twice the
So
size.
a lot more size in it. That's very nice. I think APT has done a really great job of the feature table, setting up the really giant, ultra wide, display behind it. That looks very cool. Staff and everyone's amazing.
Oh, that's...
Yeah.
in terms of service and hospitality,
Yeah.
it's nowhere as... Well,
Yeah.
Taipei is definitely A++.
Yeah. I'm curious about ceiling height.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ceiling height. It's an interesting thing here. So, you're used to playing poker in a lot of ballrooms often,
Okay,
right?
sure.
Sometimes. Yeah. So a little bit more of like an average ceiling height in this venue. Which is fine. I think there's just, it provides, it does something to the atmosphere sometimes, I think.
Yeah, the sound
Interesting.
the sound kind
Yeah.
of stays in a little bit better. Right, we are heads up here. 10-9 off from hijack versus queen 10 off, and that's the queen. And a flush draw for Satu. Checks it. Little chapo. Has to be a very small chapo to be a little chapo, because chapo is already very small. 10-9 with the 9 of hearts. Decides to
Go for the C-bet.
go for the C-bet. And it's going to get a call. No folding just yet. Right, let's see the turn.
Ace of spades.
The ace of spades.
The ace of spades. And now the check from Little Chapo. I think Satu should fire here again. Small blind call though. If it was a big blind range, I'm very happy to fire
Small
this
blind
ace,
doesn't have
but
that many ace in his range calling. He would have 3-bet a lot more with the stack size as well. Yeah, would have jam pre if we had like ace jack or ace queen or something like that.
yeah, not a lot of these higher aces, but
Then the small ones
definitely
hits
some
2 pair.
suited aces. Yeah, exactly. And I guess
Yeah, so I would actually
a lot
check
of
this
suited
turn.
aces there with.
I want to check and realize. It's quite an easy fold if I don't hit on the river.
It'll work.
Oh, okay. I'm surprised. Did you watch Dragon Ball Z when you were young? Did you
I
know
love
Dragon
that you called it Dragon Ball Z. That's very Canadian of you. That's
Ball,
awesome.
Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah, I feel like that's what they always said on the show, Dragon Ball Z. I
it
think.
was-
Yeah, but
it's
that's-
American dubbed.
I like the Dragon Ball Z,
Z.
which I guess is what Australian, Canadian. Who else says
English.
Z? Is it English?
Yeah, it's
Okay. Oh, I didn't even know. There we
Yeah,
go.
There you go. But
Sorry,
do
just
you find the green and purple chips? It looks like Piccolo, the character. Piccolo, the character.
Ooh, bring up an image because
I will.
I watched it a bit as a kid, but I never was a big fan of it, so I don't know it by heart. But I think I know who you're talking about just by the colors. And Satu here with pocket queens. Yeah, that's who I was picturing. Yeah, I could see it. I could
Piccolo
see
chips.
They are the right colors. Also hilarious. I never realized his name was Piccolo.
Okay. But Piccolo was a very fierce warrior in the early episodes. And by the end of it, he became a commentator. He basically just couldn't, like, he wasn't good enough to fight against the warriors. So he would stand on the side and go, ooh, that's an amazing move.
Oh, we've got a jam here. 10 bigs jamming into the pocket queens under the gun. They are going to have an overcard here. I thought Kem was thinking about that for a second. I was going, oh no.
Right, queens will go, go, go.
Snapski potatoes. Immediately shows the queens.
One overcard,
Yeah, not
30%.
far from dead. 1 in 3 chance to stay alive here, or we might see our first elimination of the APT Thailand exclusive. The flop, 10, 10, deuce. Who needs an overcard when you can flop trips? You can see some laughs at the table.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey. What were you saying?
Oh my god. The queen on the turn.
Just turn him dead.
Wow.
Congratulations to Gemines, who has finished this event 6th place.
Yes, we'll be walking out of here with 418 USD. But not just that, the main event entry, as well as their flights and accommodations here to APT Taipei.
Congratulations to Pitipong from Thailand. He was happy for a split second, though. You know,
Yep.
that flop, he must have been like, hey, who's
Oh,
the
of
man?
course, yeah. I mean, and you know, you got to remember, you got it in against queens. Like, you know, you didn't have much equity there, so at least you got some entertainment value out of it.
He got
right?
up to 90% equity on that flop.
But I feel like most people, once they see that, they now consider that like a horrible beat. They got so unlucky.
Oh, yeah.
Right? You hear
Yeah,
these stories all the time.
of
They're
course.
like, he was drawing nearly dead. It's like, you got it all in pre versus queens. It's like, you got
You
really
were
lucky.
drawing nearly
yeah.
dead.
The amount of times I'll go to my, you know, now that I'm in the poker industry, you know, before it was just a hobby a few years back, right? And then now I'm in the poker industry, and I remember a time when you didn't play enough poker that you still told all your bad beat stories to everyone you played with, and you'd hear it from them, and it'd be like, what, that happened? Oh my God. And now you've heard every bad beat story in the book, and you just have seen everything in poker. And then once in a while, I'll go back to my uncle's $20 home game that he plays with his friends, where I kind of started off, and then I'll hear these stories, and I'll be like, and they'll be so far from actual bad beats, and they'll be like, I couldn't believe it. Like, he had a 1-outer on the river, when really they're like, he had like one type of card he could get or something like that. Like, sometimes it'd be at least 3 outs, like all three. And they would have gotten it in pre, like behind, and I'm like, oh, this is so cherry picking the worst part of a run out, and then still incorrectly calling.
Yes.
I just sit there going, oh, this hurts my soul to
Oh,
listen
you're not
to.
commentating your uncle's game, so it's
In my head, I am.
Ah, stop it. Don't take work home.
Don't take work home. Oh, man.
Okay, after this hand, I'll tell you a little story that's quite amusing as well. 9-6 off is not going to get involved.
No.
And then, ooh, same hand.
Queen Jack should just be letting it go, but Satu with a bunch of chips in front of him.
I was going to say, if he applies the pressure, he might get a fold from a Queen Jack off.
Yeah, but you're facing a low Jack open with, you know, what, 12 bigs behind? It's, sorry, not even 12 bigs behind. It's got less than 10 bigs behind. I feel like if you do go for the jam there, you don't have as much fold equity as you'd like, but...
Well, okay, so in a kind of more standard game with that stack depth, I wouldn't have opened Queen Jack off anyway from the gun.
Well, I
So-
think that's what I mean. Yeah, like looking at the cards here, obviously, yeah,
Right.
3-bet would be great, but I feel like the low Jack's opening a little bit wide here, and then small blind, you know. I'd rather, if you're gonna jam bluff, at least do it with like an ace or a king in your hand, right? The ace-5 suited bluff there would be a nice one, you know.
Right, it's a chop pot. Whoever bets might take it down. Yeah, he's going to take a stab.
Yeah. What did I say? It's whoever puts in the most money wins the pot.
It's true.
The cards just settle
But
tiebreakers.
he gives, oh, okay. You're bluffing me, but I'm folding. Fine.
Show it, show it, show it. Oh,
Got to pick a loads.
Let's go. Let's go. Power poker.
Here
And
we
they
go.
both turn a jack. Ooh, this will be
Money's
interesting.
going in.
I imagine it just goes
He's going to
check,
take.
check now.
Oh, no. Okay.
Not just check, check, because now you kind of were bluffing first, and now you've got good showdown all of a
No,
sudden.
he's not stopping.
What are you trying to get to fold? Like an ace here? Like, you know, because if you're getting called, you think maybe they've got a weak ace. Like, you've got showdown now with a jack, unless you're certain they have an ace, but you're going to try and get that ace to fold?
He's trying to get a 9 to call.
I mean, no, that's the interesting thing with this type of tournament, right? You've got a lot of different styles of play than you'd normally see at like a final table, so it does change the dynamics of everything.
He's not folding, though. Look at him. He doesn't think. No, he is folding. No, he.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, wow.
I mean, double barreling there, especially once the jack comes on the turn, it just screams ace. I'm surprised he went for the double barrel there. It felt like a value bluff to me, to be honest. Yeah.
Valid bluff.
That's what it feels like. Yeah.
So you were saying like we play so much like with online poker as well.
Yes.
We get through so many hands. I think there was an episode of high stakes poker or poker after dark or something.
Right.
10, 12 years ago. And that's when Tom Juan first started playing on like TV poker.
Yeah.
And then Negreanu was there, was very excited. He said, "Oh, it's the first royal flush in years for me." Like Negreanu hit a royal flush. He's like, "Oh, this is my third royal flush in my life." And Tom just went, just very calmly said, "Yeah, I hit 4 this morning online." Because he plays like 20 tables or whatever.
I mean, even if you do, though, that's still quite a lot to hit in one morning. You know, that's still wild.
It's very deadpan. Tom Juan just went, "Yeah, I hit 4 this morning."
Wait, low key, I hate people like that. That just gotta like. So you see someone having a moment, and you can't have the empathy to let them have it.
I know.
And you've got to like even if it's true, it's just like, why kill it? Why be the buzzkill?
But it
serves nothing.
Poker players.
It serves nothing. Unless you're intentionally trying to put Negreanu on tilt, which is probably a really good
It's
strategy.
really hard to do, right?
Is it these days?
Well, these days maybe.
These days.
But like 12 years ago.
Yeah. Okay. No. Kid poker. Actual kid poker.
Version 1.
Yeah, version 1. When he was a kid. Ish.
He was in his 30s then.
Yeah. He's in his 30s 12 years ago. Wow, that guy's getting up there. I guess I'm getting up there.
Negreanu is kind of my age, so yeah. Okay.
All right. King 9. Satu opening on the button. Defended by Queen 7 off in the big blind. Jack 5, Jack. Rainbow flop.
Oh, sorry, we don't speak any Vietnamese. Really sorry. Someone is saying, could someone speak in Vietnamese in the chat? No.
What is sorry in Vietnamese? Can you translate that quick?
Sure.
Yeah, let's find out.
In Vietnamese. Well, now that the internet is working, I'm quite keen to help. V, right here. Go on, Ed.
Oh, I can't read it. Trao Chen? Is that close? Trao Chen. We do not speak Vietnamese. Trao Chen.
Ace 4 off. They look like pocket aces, but they're not.
Never heard that one before.
Yeah, it's like 2 pointy bits. Okay. 5s. All right.
Sorry, I'm too dry with my sarcasm.
Yeah. I was like, for a split second, I was all serious and everything.
Yeah. I appreciate the gentle parenting to me. Like, oh, look, Kyle. They see how the tops are pointy. Pocket 5s for Satu. Coming in hot from the cutoff. Zura, sure, just going to get out of the way.
Jack 9 off.
Likely a fold.
Another funky hand between these two. Yes.
Oh.
Let's go.
Folding is boring. 8-5 off for Kem.
Not as good as 8-4 off suited.
As they would say in my uncle's home game, look how much money is in there already. Can't fold now. Oh, but Kem does not say that.
No.
Kem's the aggro player, not the passive player.
It's true, actually.
Yeah. King Jack 9. 2 pair for Lil Chapo. The best 2 pair, you might say, on a flop.
Best 2 pair, yes. Wow, checks to Lil Chapo. No, sorry,
Lil
Satu.
Chapo checks to Satu,
sorry.
yeah. Pocket 5s and
Bunch of piccolos in his hand.
yeah. King high board.
Yeah.
Pretty Bit of like a standard C-bet spot here. It's not going
Pretty
to work.
standard range bet
versus-
here, right? It's just
Yeah, I mean, definitely versus the big blind. Versus the small blind, it gets a little bit different because
Yes.
small blind's calling usually much tighter.
always.
Well, Jack 9 off would not fall into that calling range.
But it's Jack high.
Oh, sorry. I always forget. Yeah.
And it's offsuit. That means you get 2 flush draws. You know?
Oh, see? That's you forget how valuable.
2 flush draws are.
Yeah. Like, suited's such a ripoff. Everyone brags about it. You get 1 flush draw. You don't even get 2. I don't get it, you know? People think they understand poker.
They do. That's a check raise. And that it be it.
Represent kings. Okay.
That'll be it. Yeah. It's like, okay.
Anytime he nods, you know it's over.
So with all these Thai legends at the APT, these Thai players must have so many good role models to aspire to. You're like, when you have
Yeah.
Punat,
Yeah.
when you have Pachora, all these great players, and you get to watch them on YouTube, you get to, see them around. It must be really good for the poker industry, for the poker
Yeah.
community.
Definitely.
Then the Granu isn't Canadian anymore, is he? I mean, he doesn't live in Canada.
He does not live there, no.
In fact, I think he's an American citizen now, if I'm not mistaken.
I have no idea. I'm not sure. Probably dual or something like that.
Like, would you consider, does he show his face in Canadian events? He doesn't, right? He doesn't.
I think, so there was the very first ever World Series of Poker Toronto that happened.
Like a circuit event?
Yeah, circuit event happened in Toronto, his hometown, last year. And so their big part of their promo is that he was going to attend,
Okay. And did he?
Yeah, I remember they were a little disorganized their first time doing it. It's no APT, but it was, I remember he wasn't there for most of it. And I think like some people felt maybe a little misled, but I think he did pop in for like the main or something, or a high roller, or just one event, I think. But I think he was there.
I think you do need that. You do need to have the star power.
Yeah. Actually, I have a little fun fact about that, but let's see this hand first. We'll get back to it in a second. 8-9 suited.
3-bet, 3-bet, 3-bet.
Opens from the button. A little bigger, 2.9 bigs. Queen 10 off here. Kemwakana not afraid to 3-bet light. Looks like he's grabbing raising chips. Yeah, 350K.
Very small 3-bet.
His
small 3-bet.
min 3-bet is it's his style.
Yeah,
It's his signature move. It's like Jesse Pinkman's chili pea.
right.
Right? It's a little unorthodox, but it's you.
Yes.
And it's
And
going
it
to be a
works.
pretty easy call. I think an easy call. We're waiting here. A little Chapo. All right, we get the call finally from Lil Chapo. And we've got an inflated pot now, and another awkward min 3-bet. Just a hair above 1 SPR. Ace 9-3 rainbow. Queen 10 does not connect. 8-9 of diamonds. Hits second pair though. But an ace high board and another weird 3-bet pot. Not your standard 3-bet pot. So I don't know how to feel about that, Are you just up against your normal 3-bet ranges with the weird sizing? Like a lot of ace-x, a lot of, you know, pairs that are beating you as well.
They are not. He's not folding a pair though, is he? Look at him. I hit a pair. I'm not.
Well,
Folding.
really small bet too.
Yep.
90K. 1.5 big blinds there. Board pairs. Like he's not folding there, but Kem, if
But it's a very irrelevant card, right? Because neither of
Yeah.
players should have a 3 in their hand.
yeah, virtually a pure brick on this turn.
Fire again might do the job, actually.
Well, that's kind of it, right? Like, and I imagine we're gonna see another small bet here. But that looked like 200K. Oh, 300K. Okay, we don't. Now we have a very awkward sizing. Like you're pretty committed if you're a little Chapo. Kem just.
Any sizing is committing on the river, though. When you look at it, right?
I mean, you can
You've
bet
got us
really
one.
small here.
You have
with
to
this
bet
kind of
really
like
small.
you can bet if you're Kem and you want to fire again here. You can bet like 5 to 10% pot. You know. And then you still kind of put little Chapo, you know, even if he's got an ace, like you put him in an awkward position where he kind of just has to call with any 2 cards. Made hands with not, like maybe pure air, you just can let it go, but you can't really raise. It can kind of put them in a really awkward
you
position.
can't really do anything, right?
Yeah, so then,
Wow, you might force a fold here with that small bet. Yeah.
wow, Kem.
played.
What did I say? I called him as the winner of this exclusive with, again, a very loose aggressive style.
Yes.
We don't see this kind of play anymore, you know. Ever since I saw that whatever Poker Stars ad or something like 10 years ago on TV, it was like trying to. I think I watched it on YouTube, but it was an old TV ad being like, "You need to learn how to play tight aggressive style," and it was showing 4 styles. It was like there was like loose passive, tight passive, loose aggressive, and tight aggressive. Pros agree you should do this one. With the weird, like, you know, 2010s voice that got really cool and stuff. We got a present in the booth here. What did we get?
I don't know.
Legendary commenter Sam Insole
Likely
walks
to
in.
be,
Are these bars of soap?
chocolate.
They look like little pink bars of soap.
It's from Jemmy from Vietnam.
From Jemmy.
Yes.
No way. Oh,
And they
Jemmy,
are-
if you're watching, thank you so
thank
much.
you very much. We're gonna be
Jemmy, kind of
very
a
unprofessional.
very
start eating.
featured.
Oh, no, little bits of shortbread.
A little bit of shortbread, eh? Wow.
Ooh.
We've got the jam here now from Emzer. 9.3 bigs, ace 5 off, under the gun. Kem can't be aggressive and bluff him off this one. It's a call or fold, and he's holding jack 6 offsuit. Thinking about it, that was, you know, I can respect the aggression. I think if you're going to call a jam, it starts to get a little bit funny now. Maybe just gamble mindset
I
at
think
that
he
point.
knows calling doesn't have any folded equity.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe just for appearances there, balance it out a bit.
Good jam. What is the giveaway? Well, let's have a look.
Oh, it's Chendan wondering what the giveaway is of the Guess the Winner. Typically, the Guess the Winner giveaway is an exclusive entry into a Natural 8 free roll. I believe that's what this one is as well, unless they've changed it for this one.
It's
But
worth $388.
there we go. We got it.
So there's going to be a few places paid. The free roll date will be the 29th of April. That means tomorrow, 9 p.m.
Ooh, there
Taipei
we go.
time.
Oh, we're getting also some love from Chandon saying we have amazing commentary.
Dude.
We do. No, thank you. Yes, we do. I know. Steven's so confident in himself. I love it.
I don't want to, because I think every little bit of praise is much valued. Thank you. Merci beaucoup. Lil Chapo. Jack 10 off.
Holy crap, this shortbread is so good.
It's very sweet. Yep. Okay, so let's have a look at the BVB situation. 5 high.
Satu looks at him. Says, nah.
Not today.
Yep. Emzer doesn't go for the negative free roll.
So have 3 very short stacks below 10 big
Yeah.
blinds. Then we're
All
gonna
neck
see
and neck too.
Going to see a bit of a consolidation in this level, I think.
It's gonna tie Kem's Makana's hands there. As a lot less fold equity with 3 stacks under 10 bigs, but Kem versus Satu though would be very interesting. 2 big stacks
Yeah,
and Kem just getting wild. They're gonna come back and watch.
Been clicking all over the place.
I wonder if they know Kem's style of play going into this, or if they're gonna go back and watch the stream and go, "What the heck was happening?"
They probably played against him on Natural 8, right?
Yeah, I assume so, but you never know. Sometimes when I'm playing online, especially if you have multiple tables open and for some reason you want to have YouTube on the side too, you stop taking notes at some point. You know, you're just clicking buttons now, playing the cards, playing the hand as it comes.
But then because it's a big tournament, like over 900 entries, so they must have played for 7 hours, 8 hours.
Yeah,
So eventually you will pay attention.
you'd think.
You kind of have to pay attention. You know, when it gets down to like 3 tables or something, then you kind of go, yeah, all right. I better turn off this YouTube. Oh, another legitimate hand. Put it in, you have fewer than 10 big blinds.
Yep. Got a tank for Hollywood, right?
Just make your range a bit stronger.
Fortunately, Kem cannot 4-bet bluff here.
Asking for a count. 9.4 big blinds. Now, if I was him, I would definitely not call. I want 3 short stacks hanging around.
I mean, theoretically, the ICM would put the pressure on Kem with the 3 short stacks hanging around. But
Exactly. So
Kem's the aggressor, so so Kem doesn't want the 3 short stacks hanging around, but Satu does.
no, well, Kem is second chip lead, no?
Yeah, but he'd have the most pressure, right? Because Satu knocking out Kem when he could ladder up 3 spots.
Okay, so the way I look at it is because of the position, right?
break
so
it down.
They are like each one is bullying 2. If that makes sense. Like so, Satu is in charge of a few, like 2 next to him, like the 2 players.
Yeah,
Like
but
directly.
you can't really bully this. I guess you can a
can.
bit because there's 3
can.
short stacks,
Can.
but they're all kind of have the same equity to bust next, right? King 10 off now for Satu. Speak of the devil. Gonna get in the mix here. Some love from Kiwi Special in the chat too, saying both fantastic, and you would not be up all hours of the night or morning if we were boring. Appreciate that. Oh, and the pocket Kyles. Pocket Kings for Little Chapo. In the small blind here. Again, going to be an easy jam, but let's see, 560K. You could even just flat here with kings, I think, actually. SPR is going to be small enough, but looks like he just goes for the jam instead. think flatting you actually get a little bit more value. And 7-6 suited for Kem. Ah, see, you flat the kings, and then Kem's going to be jamming that 7-6 suited. Maybe not jamming into Satu, but... Anyways, the king 10 off, and kings will get it in here. Kings are miles ahead, but... King 10 off, not dead. 9% equity. Almost a 1 in 10 chance to crack the Kyles. Let's see a flop. 9, 3, 4. Not going to help Satu at all here. Just 2% equity now. Needs runner, runner. The queen is one of those runner cards. A jack will give Satu the straight. 10 no good, and pocket Kyles or pocket kings for Lil Chapo will hold.
He wanted to have an ocean card, but he stops at the river. Ooh, do you remember him? Jason Yun? Oh, you weren't here for the beginning. He was playing the Natural 8 Hong Kong event.
Okay.
And he's chip leader on day 1B.
Oh,
Well done.
wow. Chip leader in the main event. Good job, Jason. Of course, we've got a couple of you in the chat we're talking to, but also hello to all 286 of you watching right now. Some of you have us on in the background. Maybe you're, maybe it's like a podcast while you try to fall asleep. Maybe if you're somewhere in the world while it's your morning, you're just doing your morning routine.
Are you trying to trigger me with the word podcast?
I'm gonna throw a lot of small things in here, Stephen. You'll catch some of them. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
Yeah, woohoo indeed.
Yeah. Ace-9 suited for Emser. Will not be cut off from this pot. Will instead open in the cutoff. And it will be a jam. 13 bigs, 1.1 milli in the middle. And we'll go to Cupcake. Queen 10 off in the biggity blind.
I like that.
Even shorter than Emser, but Queen 10 off, not a very great hand. But we've seen wilder things at this table. Gamble, gamble? That is the question. The answer is head tilt, stand up, and muck.
That's fine. I mean,
Yeah. As soon as you see head tilt. Tells are so easy when someone's already made up their mind. they still haven't actually done the action yet, but you can tell,
right?
tell they're not even hiding their tells anymore. I'm not good at picking, you know, as someone who plays quite a lot of live poker as well, I find I very rarely pick up on live tells. It's not one of my strengths.
what do you look for them? That's the question.
Well, there's always a few things. Like, there's going to be people who have obvious tells that are doing it intentionally, right? So either they're talking a lot, they're trying to like sound confident, they're like kind of talking you down and whatnot. There's people that are just trying to stare and be still. There's people that will have like maybe more timid body language, more relaxed body language. But sometimes deciphering it is not always clear either, too.
Exactly.
Right? So that's the problem. Like, you're always looking for frequencies. The same way you're looking for how often does someone bet this range here? How often do they fold to this bet? Blah, 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 frequencies. It's the same thing with live tells. So if you've only seen it happen a couple times with one person, or you've seen the same tell but person to person, it's not always the most obvious thing. But if the old guy says, I'm tired and want to go home, there are some classics that stay true. Nobody ever wants to leave the poker table.
My advice to people starting playing poker is to get your fundamentals right first. I think body language, tells are the icing on the cake. There's so many things you can learn without the, slightly intangible quality of tells and body language.
Before we get too far in this hand, though, I'm surprised we saw Kem fold pocket threes here.
I know.
To an under the gun open. Just you're three betting ace four suited, but not pocket threes. Interesting. And I say under the gun, but it's really just hijack. It's
a five-handed table.
Yeah.
Right. All right, Domination Nation. Let's see the flop.
King, Queen, 8. Now it is Domination Station.
Indeed.
It has just pulled up. All aboard.
Wow. You're pushing that very far.
Yeah.
You're going for it.
Yeah, you're going for it. I must be a little autistic or something if I'm going to talk about trains that much,
Train spotting is a pastime in the UK. Like people would stay in the train station and write down all the serial numbers of the train.
I mean, it's cheaper to diagnose yourself that way, I guess, than it is.
I never did that myself, but you're not doing anyone any harm, right? So it's good.
Yeah. No,
Pairs the 8 on the turn.
Satu now with the king kicker, only losing to an ace kicker if your opponent has a queen. But still a king on the board. You're still conscious that your opponent may have the king. So
check, check.
Ooh, smooth check back from Imzer.
The 9 doesn't. Is there any 10 jack there? Not really. Maybe no. Let's take a stab here. I think Emsa should not think for too long. Yeah. Otherwise you fold.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Nope.
I am better.
Outkick him.
I'm better.
Just slightly.
Yeah. Emsa.
Very thin value there, though, for Satu. I think, what are you getting called by? That
I don't know.
I think that's maybe a little too thin. I like a check call for Satu there on the river, but to lead out yourself, I know that was very passive play, check down, but maybe you're hoping ace high looks you up, but even then, I don't think ace high is looking you up. So it's
You're the king and the queen now.
just thinking, what are you, in Satu's head, what are you hoping for there in that spot? Or is it just instinctual? I've got a decent hand, put some money in,
I think that's it.
Yeah.
By the way, just replying to Justin Rob's comment. I'm waiting for the Stephen Lai Experience podcast. Okay, so I have to tell you, the whole point of the Joe Rogan podcast is that he's actually a very agreeable person, as in he literally agrees with what his guests say all the time. Like you think, oh, Joe Rogan, it's really argumentative, but he isn't. If you listen to his podcast, he just agrees with whoever has appeared.
Yes, exactly.
Exactly, yes. And I'm not that kind of person. Hey, listen, don't agree with me. I'm not that kind of person, so I don't think I can do a Joe Rogan-esque podcast.
I don't think you could either, yeah.
No, you should. Oh, yeah. You're agreeing with me. Oh, no. What's going on? So you be the first.
it sounds confrontational because you said something negative and I just agreed with it.
Yeah.
But I'm still just agreeing.
Yeah.
Now it's messing with you.
Yeah, you should be the first guest of my Stephen Lai Experience podcast.
I like it. Pocket Kyle's on just to agree.
King 6 suited. It's an easy defend. Get me on your podcast and argue against me. Well, okay. Oh. Is a defend? Is a king high better than jack high? Okay, we see the flop. He doesn't know he's ahead. By quite a bit. Ooh, ace queen deuce. He's no longer ahead. Satu hits bottom pair and he can wrap all the ace, a lot of the ace, a lot of the queen.
Yep.
Whereas Emser is slightly limited in his range on this board.
Emser was one of our short stacks. Now sitting with a bit more in chips to play this hand here. Satu with a bit of an unorthodox raise here, a 10 deuce off from the small blind. But
Tiny little c-bet.
can rep a lot here, protects his deuce and gets it through. Doyle would be proud, Satu. Doyle would be
Indeed.
proud.
Amen to that. Kiwi Special says, put me on the podcast and I bet you'll have trouble understanding me. Well, in terms of like that, you don't make sense or you have a funny accent? Do you just talk nonsense or is your speech difficult to understand? I don't think so, Kiwi Special. I'm sure you are very lovely. Kahim has been a little bit quiet actually of late. Cupcake, very card dead.
Satu opening up on the button here with Jack 10 off. They're really thinking this one through here. Small blind.
Is he jamming King Deuce suited? Bloody hell.
He is. Wow.
Wow. Gets it done. Good man.
Wow. Short stack really starting to chip up now, finding his spots here. Whew. Really battling to get back into this one. Much respect for that play.
Whew.
I
Well, he did come on the final table as the second shortest stack, and he's now slowly climbing up.
Yep.
He's trending up.
Trending upwards. Really getting close to second place. So
Amazing.
impressive work. Remember, I saw Zachary Zai was saying, was that Frankie C? I don't believe Frankie C was in the room. I think when we were showing.
Oh, there was a scene where the camera panned the room. Maybe he was in there. I don't know.
I didn't think he was here, but
Okay,
it's possible. Yeah. Have to check his Instagram or something.
Yeah.
I mean, he could, he could be here.
I hate mosquitoes. And there's a giant one.
I love him.
Yeah.
My favorite.
He's very, very disagreeable sometimes.
No, I've always been Mosquitoes have always loved me as a kid.
Oh, same here.
Yeah. Alright, finally got phone working on my phone connected to the internet again. Frankie sees Instagram. Let's see. Where? Oh, he actually. You know what? that looks like Taipei to me. Is he at what for Taipei 101? Is he where I was today?
But he could afford it. He went all the way
Yeah.
to the top.
Okay, no, his Instagram does show him at APT. So you're right, Zachary. That must have been Frankie C. I haven't seen this guy in forever. I think last time I saw him was like 2.5 years ago at a
Well,
Vegas
he'll be playing
party.
the Beat the Pros event tomorrow.
Is he in that one? I haven't.
He's Kitty's teammate.
I haven't looked at the teams
Yeah,
yet.
yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
gosh! Wow, very exciting stuff. I'm gonna have to say hi to Frankie. That's great.
Oh, so you met him before somewhere else?
Yeah, we met at a little GG party in Vegas a couple years back.
Right.
Maybe like 3. Oh, it's been.
Were you a waiter
It's been a while.
at that party?
I
or-
wish I was Greg Goes All In's date.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's why I wish.
No, I was yeah, I had recently just joined the team Team Canada for GG Poker
Oh,
around
right,
that
okay.
time. Yeah, just a little small sponsorship with them. And I think at the time
Come a
too-
long way, baby.
Yeah, I don't think being Team Canada was enough to get into the GG party because it was pretty exclusive. But I knew Greg and he had room to bring a friend, so
So you were the friend.
I was the friend. He brought me in. Thank you, Greg. I mean, honestly, yeah, it's like, you know, stuff like that. That was the first year I'd met Greg too. And sorry, we got a huge hand going on here. I'm gonna go back to this right now. We've got the 3-bet from Satsu here.
The two chip
Open-
leaders.
Yeah, big hand here. Open ender, backdoor flush. Kem, known to be an aggro player, now here has second pair and the gutter. Just calling the
How about
3-bet.
9 under 10?
Wow. 6 of spades. No players with any spades in their hand.
Yeah, but that is not the point, right? That the board becomes extremely scary now
Yeah.
for both players.
Yeah.
The Satu really doesn't want to hit that pair.
Yeah, I mean, with all that action on the flop, you can't. Oh, wow. I was going to say, you can't imagine 6 has any showdown value here. So going for the. Wow, it's a ballsy bluff, and it's going to work. Wow.
Some excellent aggressive poker being played here at this table.
Wow. Kem, the table aggressor, gets a taste of his own medicine. Whew. Wow.
On the flush board, just go, yep,
Yeah.
let's do it. Interesting.
It all starts because Kem just calls in the big blind. He didn't do his classic min 3-bet pre-flop. Would have been a whole different dynamic.
Well, Cupcake seems to be very patient, just holding on to 6 big blinds, hanging on there.
But 3-bet flop, wild. Ugh.
King 8 suited from Emsa. Not sure what's happening. Nope, he's folded. Leo Chapo has been quiet of late as well. He's gonna fold that. Yep, Queen 6 off. King 7 off of BVB versus a very short stack. He's gonna put it in, sure. And then 6-4 off might actually be a fold. 6 high, doesn't qualify.
Now we know.
does look like a poker player.
He's got what, 3.75 bigs behind. There is like 6. Yeah, it's really close to calling with any two. Like if you imagine the ranges, you just need what, 30% equity, 35% equity.
You usually get more than 30%.
Oh, which you're gonna, yeah. So it's, do you get enough there with the, you know, without plugging the ranges in and looking at the number in front of me? I know it's close, but I don't think it's definitely not far off. Maybe it's a little bit negative EV. I mean, you do have to consider some.
Well,
ICM
put it this way,
impact
that's
too,
not
so-
much of a pay jump, so that's okay. So we can
But
scratch that.
it still is there, and I think because when the spot's close, the ICM might be low, but it's still not a cash game. It's still ICM, right? It is going to have
No,
some
it's
sort of
literally
effect
the
there.
last 3 places get paid the same.
I
I think.
don't believe that's true. I believe there are small pay jumps.
Okay, $30 pay jump.
Yes, sorry. But even if there wasn't, even if the last 3
Sorry,
places
sorry, I stand corrected. Absolutely, Kyle. You are so correct.
That's it. It's a pay jump. It's part. It's a turn. Shut up.
$30.
Shut up.
Come on. You can't buy a guitar with $30.
I did once. Garage sale. It's the one I smashed.
Lovely.
Yeah. Because it was $30. Sounds
When
like.
smashing a Fender Jaguar.
I mean, yeah. If I played big enough shows, probably. Yeah.
Kurt Cobain used to do that.
Right.
Yeah.
But maybe he had some mental health issues too, though.
Shouldn't really be laughing at Kurt. Poor lad.
Played a show with his ex once.
Mary Jo Liu or Courtney Love?
Courtney Love. Yeah. I played a football stadium in Florence, Italy, with Courtney Love one time.
Wow.
That was yeah, it was pretty fun.
Did you meet her?
No, not really. No, she was just there for the show. I don't think she was sober.
So that's the norm? Yeah.
yeah. It was a little weird.
So like would have been a story, oh, she was like really articulate.
It was yeah, no, it was it wasn't my show, it wasn't my music obviously or something. But ooh, before I tell more about my my musical life, poker.
Jack off.
King Jack off here, under the gun.
Which is hijack.
Yes. I probably ranted about this before. Using the term under the gun religiously as a default term for the first person to act bothers me so much. It feels like the most incorrect term.
You know what I
on the
usually
poker
do?
table.
I will write button -1, button -2.
You would rate that?
But yeah,
Oh, interesting.
it's much better than hijack, low jack, whatever. It's just
Sure.
button -1, button -2.
I mean, I don't mind naming them, but under the gun, it's a term that implies like early position, which when you're shorthanded, there is no early positions. Like, you know, the positions are in respect to the button.
Sure.
Always, right?
So that's why button -1.
Yeah,
button
because you
-2.
get rid of all the other positions. You know, it's not like we suddenly go the next one is under the gun +1, or we don't like squeeze in low jack there. It's like no, if there's not enough for low jack, you go to hijack. If it's not enough for hijack, you go to cutoff.
Yeah.
Like every other position follows the poker. Okay, back to poker. Sorry, we have the jam here from
Enough
Satu.
ranting.
Ace-9 off.
For the evening,
Yeah.
Kyle.
9.5 bigs behind, left to call for little Chapo. Bit of an awkward call here, King Jack off. And makes the fold.
The UTG Manifesto by Kyle.
There you go. Also with Cupcake there at 3.3 bigs, you know, there is, even though it's a $30 pay jump. As
See,
Stephen
that annoys
rolls
me.
his eye.
That did actually annoy me.
Sorry.
It's not a pay jump. It is a pay jump. I don't actually know what the buy-in is. Let's have a look. Yeah, okay. So it's a buy-in. The pay jump is one buy-in. So it is a pay
That's
jump.
huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's a pay jump then. You're right.
King,
I
ace
stand
king
corrected.
now for Kem Kana. Not under the gun.
We know, Kyle. we know.
Oh god, it's okay. My rant about that chopping is stupid in cash games is much worse.
You really?
Yeah, I have a huge rant.
Tell us after this hand.
Oh god, okay. I think because we're streaming at tournaments here, people will be on my side. Oh, pocket queens for Satu.
Classic flip. Wow, the 2 chip leaders.
Yeah, this is
Flipping.
huge. This is huge.
No one's folding.
I imagine this is going all in pre here. They still are queens.
Pocket tens. No.
Straight for the jam. And Kem, I imagine you snap this off. 16 big
Yes
behind.
and no, right?
I mean, a lot of ICM implication here, but you know, you're effectively what, like less than 20 bigs here? All in all? How big was that open? Yeah, it was like 2.3 bigs, so you're less than 20 bigs here. Like,
Yeah, but you have to look at the dynamics of the stack distribution,
yes,
right?
yes.
I mean, we are talking about a $30 pay jump.
I think if you're gonna go full ICM on it, you know, there's something to be said about all these short stacks behind you. But 20 bigs, I just
Right, on
can't
your
feel
backs.
this. Never heard a dealer say that. That's fun. On your backs.
On your backs.
มันต้องเป็นผมแหละ
Ace, 5-3, and ace for Kem.
Poker could be so cruel. Clubs?
4 of
good.
clubs there. A deuce will chop it. No queen, no deuce.
Wow. Biggest flip of the evening.
Massive,
We have
massive.
a new chip leader. But Satu, because he has such a big chip lead,
Yeah.
it's not actually that bad. It's 3.1 million versus about 3.9 million. So it's not too bad. I mean, he can't be happy about it. Yeah, I wasn't so sure about the call, but hey, he won. So what do I know?
Results oriented.
Yeah. You can't pay for your breakfast with EV,
True.
right?
Well, I mean,
You can't go, oh, could I have a bacon sandwich? I'll pay you in EV.
I mean, if you can't pay for things with EV, then what are all poker pros doing, really? Isn't that the whole point of being a poker? Isn't that where your income comes from, EV?
Yeah. Idiotic. That's why they turn into commentators. You want a bit of actuals.
Yeah. Nuts or nothing, baby. Nuts or nothing.
Right, Cupcake, it's your time to shine. 3 big blinds with a pocket pair. Off we go, 2 little ducks. Quack, quack.
Quack, quack.
Be very careful here on the button. You got 2 more players to act behind you.
Does go for the call. It's a bit on the looser end. And King Jack suited for our new chip leader and known aggressive player at the table. Just gonna call. Wow. I feel like the call on the button there feels pretty weak. I'd be squeezing there and getting that dead money out and going up against the small jam. Personally.
Yeah.
You think too late? 12 bigs or calling there on the button? I don't know. Maybe I take too much of an aggressive spot with the ICM implications, but
Well, I think
the ICM implications put more pressure on Emser.
Yes,
so
for
like,
sure.
if anything,
Maybe.
it's more of an argument to jam. But
shows down. King high. Ace high. Pocket juices. Triple up. Congratulations.
ICM is for poor people, not Joe Barbero. Yeah, some good points in there too. I mean,
Well, ICM's for poor people.
we've all heard it, but it's you know, in an isolated situation, you know, there's just trying to maximize your EV in this tournament. But like in reality, yes, everyone here did get a main event ticket, and everyone here is also, you know, in terms of what you could be playing for in the rest of the series, you know, maybe the money doesn't mean as much when it's like this kind of level
But
of play.
I think being on TV makes a big difference. You know, you don't want to look too stupid, right? You want to just stay on the TV, just trying to be doing the right thing. You know, your mum could be watching, your dad could be watching, your neighbors could be watching. By the way, Frank shoves. They're not playing for one ticket. They've all got a ticket each already, and they're playing for very small pay jumps of $30. So 4th, 5th, and 6th, the tiny pay jumps of $30, and then it goes up $90, and the top prize is $1,000. So it's pretty good. $1,000 will basically pay for your accommodation for the week.
There you go.
Kiwi Special, no idea what you're saying. I have no idea. Want to try that? Want to see what Kiwi Special is saying? Without
Tana
using Google.
koa purai poka waka hoa ho. Is this would that be a Thai sentence? Like spelt in English? I don't-
Maori. Is
Oh,
the-
Maori. Oh, I missed that part of the chat. Work this out. I mean, I have nothing to base it on. Sorry, we've got some jams here. Little Chapo.
What kind of
jamming
jam?
Ace 3 off.
Oh, he's getting
And
excited.
then isolated by Kem with King Queen off here. King on the flop.
Way. When you're hot, you are hot.
Wow. And this could be the first elimination we see in a while if we do not hit one of the last two remaining aces for Lil Chapo. As Greg would say, the river, the 7 of diamonds.
Well, that's not the comeback we've been anticipating.
That's not the comeback we've been anticipating. A 5th place finish for Lil Chapo. GG's, sir. Not walking away with nothing. $448 US. Flights, accommodations, a main event entry to still have a chance to rack up some more money here at APT Taipei 2025.
We have Day 1C and Day 1D tomorrow. We are easily going to smash, go over 2,000 entries. I think it's very safe to say. And it's going to be, hopefully, a record-breaking APT main event. By the way, Kiwi Special just told us it means let's play poker, friends.
Nice.
Thank you. Let's do that.
4 suited for Kem now. The dominating chip leader at this table. I should say dominating. Satu has still got quite a bit of chips.
Indeed.
But the aggressive chip leader is what
Hey, here we go, Cupcake.
Gotta love looking down at ace queen suited when you're getting short.
Increasing his hand strength by throwing in a time bank.
Don't forget blinds are up here, 60K, 120, 120.
Up we go. No surprises with 9 Jews off. Superstar Challenge. 45 entries. 11 players left. And that's the High Roller Ultra Stack. Let's look at the players. Oh, Rish is still alive. Good.
5, 9.
Kem, despite having a fairly good pot odds there, will lay down the king 4 suited.
Look at that baby lion. Super sexy. APT Thailand special exclusive event. I think we are almost time. We are almost time for a break. I think we could play 4 more hands. 8-7 suited. Raise it up. Emza. Ooh, that's a nice hand.
Yeah, good enough to defend for sure. But
doing
we'll
more than
go
that.
for the shove, sorry.
I am actually quite a fan of stop and go here. The queen jack off.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to fold out all the worst hands.
It feels like an awkward shove.
With that, we are on to the 3rd hand before, 3 more hands before the break. We'll take a short break, about 15 minutes, 3 more hands. Hand 42 is the break. We're on hand 39 now. We'll take a break.
Okay.
Yeah, hand 42. Go on, Kyle, correct me. Go on, please.
I believe we're not that close to break yet. Boo! I was like, maybe I have some misinformation here, but... King, queen off for Satu.
So for the Superstar Challenge, Punat is still in. Justin Chu from Taiwan is still in. Calvin Lee is still in. Kiet Lee from Malaysia is still in. Martin Finger. Don't know, maybe it's not pronounced finger in German, but Finger. Martin Finger from Germany is still in. And our very own from Hong Kong, Nicholas Go, who was shouting and screaming earlier.
Ems are going for the jam again. 13 bigs this time. Satu had opened king, queen off now. Fairly strong hand here.
Asking for a count.
Justin Robb saying this is an online tournament, so shouldn't breaks be at 5 minutes at 5 to the hour. Oh dear God.
Synchronized break is actually quite a recent phenomenon in online poker. It wasn't like that before. Like every event has a different break.
Yeah.
It's so annoying.
Synchronized breaks are good. I find it'd probably be nicer if it was like 10 minutes every 2 hours.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. I just find 5 minutes every, like if you're grinding all day, it's, you barely have time to run to pee. You know what I mean?
Oh, you live in a big flat.
We've all well, you know me, you know,
I just grind on the toilet.
Yeah.
With a drip connected to my veins.
Jesus. Like if you're gonna grind a whole Sunday, like what you now all of a sudden on top of rake you have an Uber Eats expense because you can't go make food. Like
No, you can't.
you don't even have time to microwave something. It takes at least like 2 minutes in the microwave, and that's by the time you get it in there and walk to the kitchen, and next thing you know, you've already missed the first hand, and you can see your aces mucked there and faded out.
And then the flop comes something really weird, and you go, oh, thank God for that. No, Justin Robb, a synchronized break for a live festival is a very bad idea. It's a very bad idea.
You will never get to the bathroom.
Yeah. And,
Barely be able to walk between the tables.
I was going to say.
Yeah.
Good fold. Very disciplined fold. EMSA is climbing up the ladder. Just over 2 million in chips now. Let's have a look at the chip count. 33, 20, 17, and 12. Cupcake still at the bottom with 12 big blinds, but still very playable. EMSA, 17, getting close to Satu with 20 big blinds. And our chip leader with 33 big blinds is still Kaim. So are you still backing Kahim to win?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Sticking with it. Called it when he was shorter.
Yep.
And aggressive, and now he's earned his way up there. I got my money in while the odds were good, you know. He's proven me right so far. Let's see if it'll last. Hemser. Gonna bump it up. 250K. Kaim with ace deuce off, just gonna let it go. Now queen nine off for Cupcake. Our short stack at the table. Looks like he gets the call in there. Go to a flop. 8, 8, jack. 2 diamonds. 7 of diamonds for Emser. 9 of diamonds for Cupcake. And a gutter. But Ace High still ahead. Not anymore. Queen of Hearts on the turn. Cupcake pulling way ahead with top pair now. Check it quickly.
Quickly.
Gets checked back. A 9 on the river does give Cupcake 2 pair, but now a 10 beats him, and it just goes check, check. Real fast. 3 pair will be good.
So here we go. We no longer have a very short stack. Hey, by the way, if you'd like to buy something from the Asian Poker Tour, our merch is the best in the industry. The hoodies, high quality hoodies, excellent t-shirts, and those beautiful cashmere scarves.
Yes.
You can find them at store.apt.poker.
They look really good.
They do look
Scarves
really good.
especially.
I have
mean-
one of those at home.
Yeah.
So sometimes when I
Ooh.
grind, I just like wrap myself
I
up.
love that. I mean, I need to get myself a scarf. I don't have one yet.
Do it.
Sweaters are very popular, but the scarves, I feel no poker company has scarves as merch.
Yeah.
APT it's
Top class.
top class.
So I think one to look out for is Nick Go tomorrow at the Superstar Challenge final day. We're down to 11 players, so action's going to come in fast. 11 players.
Cupcake here facing a raise from Emser in the cutoff. Short stack here, we'll just let it go. But ace 5 suited for Satu. Good candidate to go for a jam here. Looks like he will just defend the big blind. And we will go to a flop here. Ace deuce, ace 5, ace 5 dominating right now, but a lot of chops. Queen 3-6 monotone, all spades, not a spade in anyone's hand. Both players with ace high. Satu out kicking Emser for now. Queen on the turn. Eight on the river.
Just waiting for more spades on the board
We'll
to
chop
bet.
it up. Satu gonna fire this river and we'll take it down instead. No choppy choppy.
So just to remind our viewers, 11:45 tomorrow will be the final day of the Superstar Challenge. Punat still in. Kiat Lee from Malaysia still in. Calvin Lee still in. Hong Kong's Nicholas Goh is still in.
It's nice to see Punat still in. He really needs this one after I took him out of the Atomic Pineapple tournament the other night.
Was he upset? Did he cry?
He stormed off pretty quickly, you know. It was I don't know. I felt bad for the guy, you know, while filming.
He
him,
was
of
like,
course, but
he
yeah,
was like really looking forward to winning a trophy, right?
yeah. He,
needed
you
that.
know,
He needed that.
That guy's, you know, he tries and yeah, he's I hear he wants to go pro one day.
I heard he wanted to win a donkament one day.
He wants to win a what?
donkament.
A donkament. Ah. Me too, but not me too.
Right. Ace high is good enough for Emsa. And then it's good enough for a foe for Kiem. Don't prove me wrong now. Thank you. It's too late tonight.
Right? There's always something, there's like the commentator's fallacy. Once you say something with absolute certainty, it's almost going to go the other way.
So next time when there's like a lottery draw, so it's absolutely not going to be those numbers. And then, come on, ching ching.
That's it.
We found the secret. Upcoming APT tour stops. We have Incheon on the 1st of August for 10 days. And then Jeju at the end of September. That's one that I'm looking forward to.
Of course, you can't forget the APT Championship Series back here in Taiwan in November.
10,000 American dollar buy-in for the main event.
Yes.
17 days of poker. Who is going to go broke first?
Me. Yeah. Thankfully, I'll probably be barred from playing that event, so I'll be working.
Good.
Yeah. It's good. I could really use to not lose 10K USD this year. That'd be nice.
Satu opening up, 10-9 off from the button. King 8 off. Gets a fold there. It's hard to defend that 10 high. That's a fold. There you go. I haven't made the reference of, so for each country exclusive event, they wear the kind of traditional local attire.
Okay.
So this one, they're wearing like a Thai outfit, the dealers. So that's really nice.
That's really cool. I did not catch on to that, actually. Yeah, that's...
You can see Zoe at the back.
APT just thinks of everything.
They do, actually.
It's like, I like, honestly, I've worked... Well, not worked with a lot of series, but I've played a lot. I've worked with people like companies that have put on series and events and whatnot, and just seen them through YouTube and friends. And APT is just, bar none, you know, they're just absolute quality tournaments, just getting better every time. The owners all care. They make sure to hire quality staff. It's brilliant, and
I completely agree.
For anyone who wants to have a great live poker experience, I cannot recommend APT more.
I think that's the championship at the end of the year, towards November, is going to be one not to miss.
Yeah, I'm sure you're going to see a lot of familiar faces at that one too. Sure.
And I think a lot of people from America and
because
Europe will fly over.
APT usually, you know, it gets the Asian crowd out, right, and a lot of the pros on this side of the world, but
it's going to be truly international.
I think it's going to be truly international, which is the goal of APT, right? It's, you know, your roots, but you want to grow.
Yes, yes. Right, with that, I think we are going to take a short break. We're down to 4 players. When we come back in about 15 minutes' time, I think we're going to see a champion in the next session of our stream. Top prize is still $1,000. That's a good pay jump of $30 for the next player, and we'll see you after the break.
to Asia's largest online poker room. Our next generation poker software is now initiating. Elevate your online experience with a wide variety of poker variations to choose from. Get fully immersed with fun and social features. Level up your game with PokerCraft and Smart HUD. Unlock a wealth of rewards including cashback, bonuses, and jackpots. Join world-class poker tournaments featuring some of the world's most renowned brands and the largest guaranteed prize pools in the world. Experience the best in customer service and hassle-free transactions for a seamless online gaming experience. With online poker available on all your devices, you'll be able to play your favorite games anytime, anywhere. Sign up now and elevate your online poker experience today.
In a world where the stakes are high and the competition fierce, there exists a realm where the best of the best converge. From over 50 countries, they gather, drawn by the chance of winning millions of dollars in life-changing money. But amidst these contenders, only a rare few will make it to the top. Those who remain composed under the relentless pressure, armed with an analytical mind that dissects every move, adapting, adjusting, shifting strategies like master tacticians. Under the bright TV lights and the watchful eyes of thousands, they take center stage.
Is this the comeback we've been anticipating?
In this arena, they are not merely players, they are warriors, united by a common purpose, to emerge champions. The APT Championship from November 14th to November 30th.
แหละไม่เอาคืนแล้วมา2 รอบแล้วไม่มีแล้วไม่เอาตบอันนี้ไม่เอาตบโดนคืน
มาก่อนทำไมดีใจกัน
มาดีใจตลอดเช่นแฟนดีเลยนะเราก็ไปไม่เดี๋ยวระวังแผ่นดินไหวไว้พี่เดี๋ยวลงวะแย่แล้วแหละแล้วดู
มาก่อนทำไมดีใจกัน
มาดีใจตลอด
Welcome to Asia's largest online poker room. Our next generation poker software is now initiating. Elevate your online experience with a wide variety of poker variations to choose from. Get fully immersed with fun and social features. Level up your game with PokerCraft and Smart HUD. Unlock a wealth of rewards including cashback, bonuses, and jackpots. Join world-class poker tournaments featuring some of the world's most renowned brands and the largest guaranteed prize pools in the world. Experience the best in customer service and hassle-free transactions for a seamless online gaming experience. With online poker available on all your devices, you'll be able to play your favorite games anytime, anywhere. Sign up now and elevate your online poker experience today.
In a world where the stakes are high and the competition fierce, there exists a realm where the best of the best converge. From over 50 countries, they gather, drawn by the chance of winning millions of dollars in life-changing money. But amidst these contenders, only a rare few will make it to the top. Those who remain composed under the relentless pressure, armed with an analytical mind that dissects every move, adapting, adjusting, shifting strategies like master tacticians. Under the bright TV lights and the watchful eyes of thousands, they take center stage.
Is this the comeback we've been anticipating?
In this arena, they are not merely players, they are warriors, united by a common purpose, to emerge champions. The APT Championship from November 14th to November 30th.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to APT Taipei 2025. My name is Pocket Kyles. I'm joined in the booth by Stephen Lai, and you are watching the APT Thailand Exclusive. We are down to our final 4 players, and Stephen, is your favorite
excitement is
still in?
real.
The excitement is real. Sorry, did I come on too strong for you there? Were you not expecting that near WWE intro?
Yeah,
You know?
Hang on a minute. I thought we were going to introduce a rock or something, you know. It's the rock.
I remember we were doing one of our APT recaps once, and I started off with like a Mr. Beast like level of excitement coming into it, and
Did
then
Sam just kind of go,
Sam was fine with it. Well, he didn't jump along with it, but then our producer Shan was a little bit like, it's a little too much, Kyle. Fire me. I will be the guy who's too much. Keep me going. We're bringing that energy. No matter where you are, it could be late at night, could be early in the morning, could be the middle of your beautiful day. I'm bringing that energy, and I hope Emser is too here with King Queen off here. In the cutoff, four-handed. Also, I haven't looked at the chat in a minute, but it looks like Natural 8 is going ham in the chat right now. Natural 8 just having a time here. There's been like 100+ messages since the break. I don't know where we left off.
Okay, I'm not going to respond to those now.
Yeah, all right.
I think they're having an argument.
Emser, jamming. Emser jamming 9.5 bigs here. King Queen off, running into Ace King. Right. Ace King going to rejam. And we get the I thought he called, but he was just throwing in his blinds there. Yes, we will be heads up here. Emser dominated for his tournament life. Needs a queen or a straight. Not much else is going to help.
Hearts.
7-7-4. 3 queens left in the deck. 2 chances to hit it. The 8 is no good.
3 queens.
One last chance for Emser. And the 10 of diamonds will spell elimination for Emser. Out in 4th place here, and our APT Taipei exclusive. Not walking away empty-handed. $478 US, 4th place. And of course, flights, accommodations, a main event entry. What more could you ask for?
His seat wasn't even warm and he's out already. Feel a little bit sorry for him. He's been playing okay, actually, Emser. Yeah. But, you know, King, Queen, what can you do, right? Walking into Ace, King.
I mean,
a bit of a cooler.
When you go up against my boy Kim here, you know.
Yeah.
I was picking him from the start. I knew the poker gods were going to reward that 8-4 suited 3-bet. Kim starting to gain a pretty significant chip lead here. It's more than half the chips in play. Kim will complete here in the small blind, 5-4 off. Jack 10-8, monotone flop here. 4 clubs for Kim. Deuce of diamonds.
I think Cupcake might not be voting here. Nope. See? I like it. I like it. So I just say the opposite.
Yeah.
And then it will come true. Brilliant.
Cupcake,
And where is
our short
Satu?
stack.
Has he gone missing or what? He's not at his seat. He's still doing his. He's still taking the break.
I don't know. He is reserving a seat though there with that bottle, so. Ah, there he is. Oh. Or is that the floor?
Yeah, it's the floor.
Yeah.
Is he giving up? Like he's laddered up enough?
Sure, an important phone call or maybe a much needed bathroom break.
What can be more important than playing the the APT Thailand Exclusive? Maybe he's playing the Superstar Challenge as well, multi-tabling.
Cupcake will take it down there. Cupcake been our short stack for a while, but continues to ladder up here with these eliminations. In the words of Flight of the Conchords, started from the bottom and we're still at the bottom.
Watch him win it.
Rags to rags story.
Yes. So Satu just come back and decided to call with King 6 suited to see the flop. Let's see the flop. Ten, 9, 4, 2 hearts. Satu has a bit of a backdoor. He doesn't need it. I think betting would be very weird, BVB. What's he's going to bet?
Well, it's a call there from Satu.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Check quarter.
Yeah.
Now he picks up the backdoor. Well, queen high is not as good as king high. Check, check.
Yeah. A lot of equity to call, and the 7 was part of it. Straight now for Satu. Gotta figure out a way to get some value out of it. As played, I wonder if checking's a good option here, out of position, to get the most value. Allow your opponent to bluff here. A lot is missed. Goes for small value, but does not work. Can't complain about picking up the extra chips, though.
See, I'm not too worried about Cupcake being short stack because he seems to be very patient. He knows how to play a short stack.
I mean, there's only so much more patience you can have, though. Once you're top 2, you got to get all those chips.
It's true. Nine, 7 suited. Should open it up.
Like a can of tuna that's set to expire next month. Should open it up. It's getting late. We got to come up with some analogies here, you know.
Pretty good, though.
Right?
It's pretty good.
I don't know if tuna expires, but couldn't think of anything else that you open up in a can.
Baked beans.
Like a can of baked beans that's set to expire next month. Should open it up.
Votes. Let's see what... Oh, Cupcake might have a jam here. Stop and go, maybe. No, just jam it.
I think, yeah, your weaker ace. More excited for the fold equity in the blocker than anything.
Put it through.
Yeah.
Go on. Does he have the heart? To put it all in and get a call and get a massive double up. Much needed double up. Oh, he did. Oh, he folded. Okay.
Folded.
Wow.
Yeah. Don't love that fold there.
Down to 7 bigs.
Yeah. I think you got to take that spot. It's going to start to blind you out there.
Yeah.
If you're not going to find those spots there to take.
Still very glad. 250 people are still watching. Thank you. I like the comments are all sucking up to the Natural 8 mod. Give me a ticket, give me a ticket. Maybe give me a ticket as well, mod. Me and Kyle, we need a ticket
I think
each.
we need some tickets. You know, doesn't need some tickets. Satu, he's got pocket 8s. What more do you need?
Someone to call. with an inferior hand. That's what you need, right?
I mean, you already had the small blind, throw in an extra half a big blind there, and there's the ante, and everyone's short. Like, take it down. You're not going to complain.
Oh, he's not jamming. He's just clicking him. Isn't that interesting? That's something Kahim would do.
Yeah. Yeah, at this stack depth, it feels weird not to jam if you're going to raise.
Wow, I've never seen that before. It's good. I mean, this gets the job done. But I think with that min click, you're literally just folding out all the worst hands. Right.
Yeah, that might be the result.
Yeah.
6.3 bigs now for Cupcake. 1 million in chips has never felt so short.
Eight is racetracks. Yeah, it's cool. 2 8s, racetracks. I didn't know that.
I actually didn't know that either. They've always been, I think, snowmen to me.
It's true.
It's very Canadian.
No, I knew that one.
Yeah.
Racetracks. That's very nice. I like it. Thank you, Kiwi Special. Must be very late in New Zealand right now. 3 a.m. maybe? 4 a.m.? Tell me, Kiwi Special, what time is it where you are? Jack 8.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if he went with Jack 8 there over the Ace-X hand.
That Ace 3 spot was his.
Yeah.
.3 big blinds. How long is he going to wait for?
Pay jumps are starting to become more significant now. Approximately $180 pay jump.
Okay, it is 4 a.m. Right. Oh, Kiwi Special, rest up well, because tomorrow we are going to have 2 streams for you. 11:45 Taiwan time, Taipei time is the Superstar Challenge Day 2, and in the evening we have Beat the Pros.
That one's going to be fun. It's a tag team Beat the Pros.
This will be interesting.
Very fun format. 8-7 suited for Satsu. Ooh, King Jack off for Kiem. 2 big stacks. Satsu with lots of pressure here.
Kiem has a lot of piccolos.
A lot of piccolos. And
He's
1
raising it
3-yard
up.
Martian. Yeah, really, really like this 3-bet here from Kiem.
1.1 million.
Yep.
7 big blinds. That's an orthodox.
Big 3-bet, and then of
3 bets.
course, pocket queens for Cupcake.
Cupcakes.
He's patient, but there's no way he's folding this.
How many time banks is he going to use? Oh, he's all in. Okay.
I like the all-in. Just splash it all in there. True.
All right. King Jack versus pocket 8s.
No pocket 8s in this hand.
The pocket queens.
Talking about those snowmen too much here. Queen 7-7 on the flop.
Huh.
It's going to be incredibly difficult for Kiem to come back on this one, and with the 6 clubs will solidify the Cupcake double up. Inconsequential river, We see Cupcake up to 2.17 million now in chips. With that hand now up to half of Kiem's stack.
Oh, I love poker.
Don't we all? If you don't, I have no idea why you're watching this stream. Must be because of my music. Cut my music followers here.
And people who like my podcasts.
Yes. It's really the Stephan and Kyle show. It's the one that goes truly off the rails. I feel like Sam always keeps us grounded.
Indeed.
He put both of us in here. Oh, especially for a late night exclusive. Oh, we're going off the rails, man.
Right. Another legitimate opening hand. Queen Jack suited. Too pretty to give up. Let's open it up. Hopefully not too big.
320.
To 240k. So what? No, 320k.
King Jack again here now. Cupcake. Some more chips in front of him. Pretty good shove spot.
He hasn't even got a chance to stack them up yet.
Yeah.
It's like a mess.
Cupcake could jam this hand here. But we didn't see him jam the ace hand, so. Yeah, we were seeing these type plays from Cupcake.
It's true, yeah, actually.
It's
Well, it's just served him well so far. So he will continue. And of course, it's kind of forcing Jack 7 to defend his big blind.
Yeah. Right.
And that
Okay, it's fun to see these two big stacks have to play against each other here.
might generate elimination. Maybe that's his plan.
Maybe that's it.
That's how you lather up.
You got to think of the Ickham.
Yes. The meta, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
The bigger game plan.
It's all about the Ickham. I petition to change ICM to Ickham. I think it sounds cooler.
Really?
Yeah, why not?
All right. All right, let's see the flop.
Five, 6, 10. Rainbow. 2 overs for Kiem. No hearts on that board.
It's very hard to range bet here, actually.
Yeah. Mostly just backdoors here for Satsu.
Yeah, ooh, no, he's not checking. Why would he be checking? I personally prefer if there was one heart on the board.
Yeah, I think if there's one heart, then I go for a C-bet there. But otherwise, that's I think that's...
It's okay to check.
Yeah. It's also a board that's just a little bit, more favorable for the big blind range-wise, so...
Cupcake, Queen 6 suited. Certainly not going to play.
With Cupcake, I'm unsure now. But called it.
Yes.
Three off here. Pretty ugly hand here for Satu.
Or the piccolos in his hand. Oh, so what's going on here? He's going to raise it up.
Interesting.
Min clicking from small blind is I'm not sure what he accomplishes.
Yeah.
He must have his reasons.
We'll get the call from Kim with King 8 off here. They go to the flop, King 5 deuce, 2 clubs. That's top pair for Kim now. And
Basically smash that flop.
basically. Whole lot of nothing for Satu. Maybe a couple backdoors, but
By the way, Satu just dong bet that, by the way. Well, he did dong bet, I suppose he did raise.
C-bet, C-bet. Yeah, give him the credit. He does pick up a gutter on this turn here, and you know, if you are going to raise the small blind, an ace is maybe a good card to bluff at.
Don't think Kahim is going anywhere.
No, but
That king.
he might throw some more money at him.
True. And you know, the more money you put in, the one who puts the most money in.
The one who
wins,
puts
right?
the most money, yeah. Wow, he goes for the jam here.
Oh my god!
And snapped off by Kim.
We're heads up already?
Well, he's not dead yet. He still has 4s.
Oh.
He still has the straight outs. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was a bit. Oh,
And
unlucky.
not a 4 on that river. We are now heads up.
Cupcake. All
90
the way.
He knows what he's doing. 99 Satu.
Congratulations.
Out in 3rd place.
Look forward to watching him play in the main event, hopefully.
We'll walk away with 567 USD, flight and accommodations, and of course the main event ticket. So hopefully it's free.
Yeah.
Gets to play for free. A lot of money in there.
I think they're going to set up. They're going to put the trophy in the middle. They're going to do a bit of a just get ready for the heads-up match. Thank you, Cindy.
See in the chat there, Natural 8 mentioning that the GG World Festival is running from May 4th to June 10th. It's going to be the biggest online poker series ever. 250 million guaranteed.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be playing a few of those events.
Yeah. I think I'm a little bit locked out of it in Ontario myself, but maybe I'll take a little road trip.
Yeah.
Play a couple things. I'm not far.
Just stay in Asia. Just
Right?
stay-
Ah, just hang out here.
Stay in Taipei.
That's it. All right, we are heads up, ladies and gentlemen. Second place will receive $746. They've both locked that up. First place, approximately a $300 pay jump, a little bit more,
He's
$1075.
gone in.
Oh, wow.
Cupcake has
Oh,
got a way of putting his chips in. He's like, nah,
Jeez.
nah, 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 nah.
I wasn't ready for this.
Well, this could be the last hand.
Gem,
of the tournament.
we could have gotten here already. Pocket 3s for Cupcake. So patient is now here in just
Pretty
under
good
10
shape.
bigs. Pocket 3s versus 9 deuce off. You never think you're going to only face one over with 9 deuce. And a set of 3s on the flop.
Got the job done.
all but done. There's still some backdoors for Kiem.
An ace would be interesting.
Yeah. But a queen will make it official. Check mark for Cupcake. The
Up
boat.
to 20 big blinds now.
Massive, massive. You know,
still
we saw
backing him to win or what?
I mean, you can't change your mind. I picked my horse, and you go with it, right? Although I gotta say, you know, Cupcake made some unorthodox, tight plays, but one thing to his credit is if you're seeing people be a little bit over aggressive, a little bit too loose with their money, you can just fold and make money.
Patient, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
That's what he's showing us.
The beauty of tournaments. It's the only place where you can choose to not participate in voluntary obstacles, is that the definition of a game, and make money doing so.
Unnecessary obstacles.
Unnecessary obstacles, that's it, that's it. You choose to not participate in unnecessary obstacles, and it will make you money.
These guys are not free rolling. Well, they kind of are, but they're not. So what they did, they played an online event, over 900 entries, and they played down to the last 6 players, and then each player's locked up a main event ticket plus travel expenses, and they're playing for a small prize pool of just over 2,000 American dollars, no, a little bit more like 3,000 American dollars. So it's pretty cool. It's okay, Mr. Shelby. A pair is not folding. Oh, we have a proper heads-up match in our hands here now.
Oh yeah.
The chip difference is not that big.
Pocket 9s for Cupcake.
Is this the comeback?
We've been anticipating. Cupcake with incredible patience and now just being rewarded with it relentlessly.
Right time, huh? Right place, right time.
Let's see. Kiem with 7-6 suited. Very defendable hand here.
I'm all in. Right, okay, let's see the flop. Doesn't really have any immediate outs at the moment.
Ace, deuce, 10. Absolutely.
That's the kind of board texture that Kahim can bet Cupcake out of the hand.
Yeah,
Cupcake
I
being
mean,
pretty conservative.
It'd be tough though with Cupcake opening here, and then Kiem just defending.
Okay.
It's not really a. 9s are also still pretty strong heads up here.
We are evens in chips. 4.9 versus 4.8 million. 25 big blinds. This is getting a little bit exciting. Is Kahim rattled by the sun run of Cupcake? We will see.
Thomas Shelby in the comments saying the comeback is real.
Yeah.
Definitely a fan here of the Cupcake comeback, as they say.
Cake comeback.
The Cupcake comeback.
It's
Little
very
bit of a tongue
Thai, isn't it? Cupcake. It sounds a bit Thai.
I'm not sure you said that right there.
Cupcake.
Cupcake comeback. We gotta stop. We gotta stop.
Right, Queen High is better than 9 High, it seems. Let's see the flop.
Not anymore. Deuce, 10, 9. 2 spades. Nobody with a spade in their hand, but a 9 for Kim. Wakana. We'll go for the C-bet here. 1.5 bigs. KDT saying, come on, 9-7, got a jam. If only they could consult the experts in the chat here. But that would be cheating, so.
And also the time machine needs to work overdrive.
That is true, yes, yes. Well, when life is booth, life is commentary booth, you tend to forget that this all happened 30 minutes ago. It is live. It is as much live as it is for them as it is for me right now.
It's true. Well, time is relative.
Oh God, this is not the time.
Not the right time for it.
Relatively speaking.
Indeed.
Cupcake, King Jack of Hearts.
He's just getting all the cards.
It's Cupcake's
Brilliant.
game now. Kim was my horse, but you know, I have doubts. Much like the Sens being down 3-1. They're my horse, but I have doubts.
Here we go, another domination. A jack will finish this. Not the jack, though. The king is very nice for Cupcake.
Yeah. Just not running into much you can get paid from here.
Cupcake.
Cupcake.
All right. Put a little bet in.
GT Pot saying he can feel the pressure from here.
Bet in the fold. All right, move on to the next hand. It's very hard to continue here.
Yeah. I feel like when I'm in that spot, though, sometimes you feel like, oh, are they just c-betting me relentlessly? Like, what if I just 3-bet once here because they're just c-betting every single flop, and then you forget that they still have it just most of the time.
And it's Cupcake.
And it's Cupcake.
He's an honest guy.
Senseless Studio
That's
asking
my,
Cupcake question mark?
That's my wife. That's Rachel.
Oh, I see. Hello, Rachel. How are you?
Sheepishly says Kyle. Hello, Rachel. Hello, Mrs. Lai.
Hello, Mrs. Lai. Oh, the question is valid. Cupcake question mark. Maybe she's asking if you're going to bring some home.
I've got shortbread.
There you go. Just type back shortbread exclamation mark. Cupcake question mark shortbread exclamation mark. The communication of marriage.
Indeed.
It's as simple as that.
It's like a bunch of code. It's like we're fighting the Second World War, you know, with code.
I don't know if you want to start an analogy of fighting the Second World War when talking about your marriage, but it's
You've never been married. We are allies, of course.
I see. I see. Good clarification.
How else are we? You know, why else would we be communicating in code, right? If we're not allies. Right?
True. It's so true.
Whew. The brain is working.
Someone's a spy. Double agent. Kiwi special replies. Shortbread exclamation. Sorry. Your shortbread gift has been taken over by Kiwi special.
Ace high is good for a race. Come on, Cupcake.
Cupcake. I don't know. It sounds like a nice like sports name. Cupcake.
Has to be a Northern English team, like a rugby league.
Right?
Team.
Yeah, I see that.
Warrington Cupcakes. Okay, well, now we get a fold from Kane.
Well, he can check, so
And
I
not
hope
fold,
I
right?
hope he wouldn't fold. It's getting late in the booth.
Why would you be limping ace 4 suited from the button? Flop comes Jack 9-5. Bit of a backdoor possibility for Krim.
I think ace-4 suited is actually a pretty fine flat there. Your lower ace-x suiteds are going to do more calling heads up at the stack depth.
You are not profiling the players, though.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
We've been watching it for 3 hours. You're just wasting their information by looking at standard plays. So Rachel's asking, then who are the Germans?
Me, I'll take one for the team. Yeah. Just replies, yeah. 10 of spades on the turn here. A lot connecting with this board now. Just neither player.
Well, if, you know,
Great reply. Well, you know, his commentary is
take a stab. Go on.
Do it. But you got ace high. You have showdown.
He's taking a stab.
Ugh.
He likes splashing his chips. It's good. Well, we have a new chip leader.
Cupcake.
Indeed. 27 to 24.
Wow. Cupcake, no longer a rags to rags story. He's finally climbed his way up out of the basement.
It's true. It's the comeback we've been anticipating.
I mean, he has only gone from last place to second last place, though. So
Oh, I like it. I like it a lot.
It's a small battle.
Like it a lot. Xiao Yun, Ni Hao. That's the dealer's name. Have you learned any Mandarin yet, Kyle?
I have been doing a little bit of practicing.
Go on, try me.
Let's see. Ni hao.
Excellent.
Uh,
So you just said
hello, basically.
soft, yeah?
Yeah. Shut up.
Well,
What,
ni hao,
are
ni
we
hao is
censored
good.
on this stream?
Ni hao is good. Ni hao is good.
谢谢.
That's thank you.
Yeah,
yes.
thank you. I hope. I've been saying it to a lot of people lately, so
And they're looking at you like, "Oi."
I'm like, oh, it's because I'm white, isn't it? Yeah.
Keep going. Yeah,
Uh,
because you're the German, of course.
yeah.
No, what else have you been learning?
Oh my gosh. Okay, and then so those are the two I asked just to like have some
It's like
comment.
you need this
just
basic,
to say
right?
that. I just wanted to say thank you to people I didn't know, so I asked somebody that told me. And then I was like, okay, let me like a couple days ago I launched up Duolingo.
Okay,
I was
yeah.
like, let me see some traditional Chinese here, some simplified Chinese, and let's.
Just say something, come on.
They
No
started me
excuse.
with I think, shui. Am I saying that right?
Sure. Learn.
Shui?
To learn.
No.
Oh.
I'm trying to say water.
Or shui.
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 Shui. Shui. Okay, yeah.
Why did you learn water?
Because that's what they started me with, and I'm like,
fair.
so this is why I needed to tell you. I've learned this on Duolingo because instead of starting me with greetings and basic phrases, they started me with drinks and food. I don't know why. So this is what I know now.
So what else do you know
shui.
in terms of food?
Cafe.
Okay.
Pretty self-explanatory. Cha.
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 Yeah, cha.
Mi fan.
Oh, rice.
Mi fan. Yeah. I think is it tang?
Yep. Soup.
Soup. Yeah.
Oh, you're doing good, man.
Right. We're getting. This is just
And you're
this
actually
is a couple
remembering,
days,
which
right?
is good.
Yeah. There's oh, what is it? Is it Reishe? Is that like?
Now you're not.
Oh.
Try again.
No. Okay. Let me. Oh, I am just a couple days in here. Let's see. 9-7 suited. Going to complete here on the button. Get a check from Kim. I will continue, but let's there's poker happening here. We have a job to do. And look at this. Look at this. Second or pair for Kim here, bottom
Practically
pair.
the nuts.
And the nuts here for Cupcake. Cupcake. Not practically, the actual nuts.
He checks
Oh
the-
no. Oh no.
Right.
Checks back the nuts and it's
This could well
Two
be the
pair.
last hand.
for Kim and
This could well be the last hand.
Now the second nuts for Cupcake. Wow. Cupcake does cover. This might be the championship moment.
But we are talking a 4 SPR here. So
Both hands are so strong, heads
True.
up. 4 SPR is a lot, but
okay, so he's going to raise here to something. Let's look. 3.2. Just clicked him. Click him
well,
back.
he only put in one big
Oh,
one.
all in.
Wow. Oh, that's it.
That's it.
That's it. He's
Is
going
this
to be.
to come back? We've been anticipating.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh, double checking the cards there.
Right.
Drawing to 4 outs. Needs a boat on this river. Otherwise, we will have our APT Thailand Exclusive champion.
Cupcake. Right, this could be it.
If he wins, we got to chant his name like that, like a football team.
And that's it.
And that's it.
Congratulations to Cupcake01 from Thailand. He is the APT Thailand Exclusive champ. Oh, no, it says 100K left.
What? No. Did he not have him covered? Okay, let's wait for the official count here before we announce it.
Okay, let's have a little count. Because sometimes
Yeah.
the chip count on the system are not accurate. So let's have a look. Double confirming.
Yeah. It does seem close. They have the dealer and the floor.
Because there's only 100K left. It would be very close.
Yeah. And it's not even half a big blind, if so.
Oh, I like the way Kim is taking it. You know, he got in with 2 pair. I mean, who can blame him, right? You know? Top, bottom. It's okay.
I'm sure there's someone, but not
Yeah.
us. Not us.
Not Cupcake, anyway.
No.
There really is some left. More than 100K there, actually. It's quite a lot more than 100K there. Ignore the screen, please, guys. He's got a stack of piccolos.
Yeah. Yeah, that looks like 600K maybe?
Yeah.
It's a little hard to tell from that angle there, but he's got at least 1 white chip, so that's 100K right there. I think it's that he's got his small blind in too already, so I want to say close to 500K there in chips right now. It is not over. That's still not much. It's like 2 big blinds, but he's not out.
That's what Cupcake had a few hours ago.
There you go.
There you go. That goes in.
Cupcake
Jack High
pretty much
qualifies.
can't fold anything.
Right.
Is this the moment we have been
So he had about
anticipating?
450K. So
Okay, there we
2
go.
big
Yeah.
blinds,
King 7-8.
Nothing yet.
Diamond's no good for Cupcake.
6 outs. Oh.
Just needs to dodge the 3 for the double up, and does. And, you know, just like that, you still have a fighting chance here.
I know.
You know? I know it's still like 9-1, but that's not as crazy as it seemed when we thought he had like 1 chip left, right?
Yes. Well, I actually thought he lost. I thought Cupcake was a chip leader.
Yeah, you had announced the championship moment and
I know.
everything. Yeah.
I won't get paid today.
Oh man, yeah. All the chanting for Cupcake in the chat now. This could have been. This is Miss Philippines all over again. You know. This is.
What happened?
Oh, was it? I think it was Steve Harvey, and it was some Miss Universe competition, and he was the host, and he read the card, and I think it said like runner-up this person, winner this person, and he just read the first name at runner-up, and he said, "You're champion, Miss X," and then Philippines was the runner-up. Well, thought Philippines was runner-up, and then crowned her, gave her the flowers, and then like 30 seconds later, he had to go back and be like, "I'm so sorry."
Did he actually take off the crown?
Yes, they took off the crown live on camera. It was so bad. Okay, we've got
disgraceful
Cupcake
finishing the job.
Jamming here.
Perhaps.
A6 to Kem's Jack Deuce. Thomas Shelby.
A deuce.
Thomas. Wow.
And a 6. And a 6.
And a 6. And a 6. 3 jacks, 2 deuces, 1 card to come. Can he hit?
Congratulations.
Wakana, our official runner-up here, 2nd place, not walking away with nothing. Will have $746, but our champion, Cupcake, Cupcake, Cupcake.
Congratulations. I think he played a very, very solid strategy.
Yes.
He knew what he was doing. He knew what he wanted to achieve.
Took advantage of this wild table by folding.
And he is the APT Thailand Exclusive champion. Congratulations to Cupcake 01.
1,075 USD. The main event entry, flights, accommodations, and the Baby Lion Trophy. There's the thumbs up from Cupcake.
He's finally smiling as well.
Right?
He was like stern all the way through. Worthy champion.
Yeah.
Well done, well done.
Oh, amazing. Absolutely excellent work.
So let's recap. Cupcake 01 is going home with 1,075 US dollars. Kahim, he was fighting very hard, but unfortunately, he is the runner-up of this event, 746 US dollars. Don't forget Satu, Emsa, Little Chapo, and Gaminis all played a very good game. So all in all, a very excellent stream from our Thai friends.
And don't forget, if one of them manages to win the main event, they will get a bonus $50,000 on top of their payout.
Amazing stuff.
Yes.
And with that, we are done with all the country exclusive events.
Yes.
On this APT Taipei 2025 series. Tomorrow, we're going to come back at 11:45 for the Superstar Challenge final day. And then in the evening, don't forget, it's the Natural 8 Beat the Pros Tag Team Edition.
That one's going to be a lot of fun. Very unique experience for Beat the Pros. So you can't miss that. Stephen and I will be back to see you tomorrow morning.
Good night.
Welcome to Asia's largest online poker room. Our next generation poker software is now initiating. Elevate your online experience with a wide variety of poker variations to choose from. Get fully immersed with fun and social features. Level up your game with PokerCraft and Smart HUD. Unlock a wealth of rewards including cashback, bonuses, and jackpots. Join world-class poker tournaments featuring some of the world's most renowned brands and the largest guaranteed prize pools in the world. Experience the best in customer service and hassle-free transactions for a seamless online gaming experience. With online poker available on all your devices, you'll be able to play your favorite games anytime, anywhere. Sign up now and elevate your online poker experience today.
In a world where the stakes are high and the competition fierce, there exists a realm where the best of the best converge. From over 50 countries, they gather, drawn by the chance of winning millions of dollars in life-changing money. But amidst these contenders, only a rare few will make it to the top. Those who remain composed under the relentless pressure, armed with an analytical mind that dissects every move. Adapting, adjusting, shifting strategies like master tacticians. Under the bright TV lights and the watchful eyes of thousands, they take center stage.
Is this the comeback we've been anticipating?
In this arena, they are not merely players. They are warriors, united by a common purpose, to emerge champions. The APT Championship from November 14th to November 30th.
If we're talking hard, it's very. If we're talking yours, it's barely. I'm so Hey, you say, and drop the ball, things